Don't you think it's time to up your game? Get to the next level with G Fuel Energy. Item selection. Zero sugar, antioxidants, vitamins. Character creation. Wow, looking good. Gamer words. DLC. XP. Side quest. Look out, sweats. Build mode. Lag. Noob. Squad up. G Fuel Energy. We made this commercial for you gamers.
Yo, what is going on, Mobley sports fans, and welcome to Embers of Victory Season 3. This is the semifinals for the Eurasia region. I am Son of Death, and I am joined by Manthus today. How are you doing this early morning for us?
Yeah, a little early for us American people, but yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to get started.
Definitely, we got some exciting matchups today. We're going to go ahead and dive on into those. Let's take a look here at the bracket and look at the matchups for today. Welcome in, everybody. Share the stream, like it. Bracket popping up on screen right now. So who are the teams playing today, Manthus?
Yeah, again, we can already see the results from the past from round of 16 and the quarterfinals. We're currently about to showcase the semifinals for you all. We're going to have Rain versus Flames first, and then Mula Mafia versus King Gaming afterwards. More info on the teams and their stats stuff will be popping up later. But just so you guys can know, we are in the semifinals right now, and it is going to be a best of 3, and we have 2 games coming up for today.
Yeah, potential of 6 matches. Hopefully we go all the distance on both of those, but at least a minimum of 4. Curious to see how this goes. Again, Team Rain versus Flames will be the first matchup we are taking a look at today. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below, folks. Who you think will be taking this best of 3? Always curious to hear what your thoughts are. And of course, there will be a YouTube poll coming up here shortly. All right, so what are these teams playing for, Manthus?
Yeah, well, you see, we are in Embers of Victory right now. You can see there is a first and second place prize only, meaning if you're in the semifinals round and you get knocked out, you're not getting your hands on any of the prizes. So you want to make sure that you win today, or else you're probably not going to get anything out of the prizes for this tourney. First place will be getting $600 US, the MES champion skin, which will be popping up shortly, mobile esports emblem, 15,000 COPS credits, 140 premium cases, and also 500 MES credits, which can be redeemed over in the MES shop. And then in second place will be $200 US, the MES emblems, and 5,000 COPS credits. And I think speaking of that champion skin, it should be popping up right now, and there it is for the M4. I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty clean. We got the mobile esports logo, the gold fading in, or I guess blending in with the black.
Looks phenomenal, and it looks even better in game. You guys will love it. I'm looking forward to being able to use it. I think it's hopefully we're getting it here shortly, so I can use it and try to flex on some people. Probably won't be able to flex. They'll kill me and take it from me and flex on me, but at least I'll still get to see the cool skin in game. Let's take a look at the teams. Team Rain versus Flames, again, is the first matchup here. Here's a look at Team Rain, and damn, do they have some padded stats. What sticks out to you, Manthus?
Yeah, I mean, first off, obviously, yeah, we can see their stats. It's pretty incredible. Not to mention the fact that these guys are already known for being the champions of Worlds last year. I mean, literally the best team in the world in 2022. Again, the stats popping up here are just from 2023 stuff, Pro League, and some circuit stuff. Mm-hmm. And again, the lineup is just stacked. I mean, the amount of rating that these players have, it's pretty high up there. I'd say maybe I've seen some higher ones in the past, but overall, Rain, they have a pretty good, rating and win-loss and stuff like that all across the board.
Yeah, and the lineup is very similar from Worlds too. Just looking through here, I mean, it looks like a couple small changes, or maybe not. Maybe identical, which means the team stuck together. They got great chemistry. That's definitely going to be a bonus for them. Team Flames better be burning hot. They want to go ahead and take down Team Rain. Manthus, what sticks out to you here? It looks like a bit of a newer group.
Yeah, definitely the newer side is sticking out more to me here. I mean, we can see the only 15 maps, or I guess 18 maps in total played, 15 won, 3 lost. So they do have a pretty solid win-loss ratio for their main tournament, or I guess major tournament achievements. But again, when you're looking at Rain and they've played like over 200 maps in competitive, it's just hard to compete with that. But again, their achievements are still looking pretty solid. In Circuit Intermediate, they placed in the quarterfinals and they were first in their group. And I would say the ratings are honestly decent for these players, especially considering they're newer player, because it's hard to build up your rating
Hmm.
when you haven't played as many maps. So I'll say the players are definitely looking good when it comes down to their KD and stuff like that.
Well, we got the teams, we got the players. Let's go ahead and take a look what these players and teams will be playing on today. What maps? We got the map vetoes coming in. And these are the maps from the map pool from Pro League Season 1. So we got Raid going to get the left swipe there. It's kind of unfortunate. I wanted to see some Raid action. Soar, okay. That was a decider for yesterday's matchup on the North America side of things, or North and South America side of things. Canals is going to be pick number 1. Port number 2, question mark?
No, we can only hope, but I don't know. It's gonna
Grounded,
be
okay.
grounded. All right, and then let's see what that next map ban is going to be for number 5. It's gonna be Village. Oh man. All right, well, it's gonna come
We had a
down.
decider in our hand.
Well, we do have 4 for the deciders. So if this goes the distance, we get to play the best map for the deciders, so we can get hyped for that.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really excited about these first 3 maps here. Guaranteed the first 2, obviously, Canals and Grounded, and I think you have a phenomenal decider there in Port. This should be a great matchup between these teams. Of course, heading on over to Amsterdam for the first one. Shout out if you got that reference, if you're that OG. Can't you see my gray hairs? Should be shortly hopping on Indy here, just waiting for those final team or final players to join up and the comp teams to give the confirmation. If you're interested in checking out what the teams have to do, you can head over to mobilesports.org/rules and regulations, and you can go ahead and check out everything the teams have to do to make sure everything is on the up and up before they can participate in tournament. Got to join the room, screenshots, recordings, etc., etc. It's not an incredibly long task, but there is some things you got to do to make sure, like I said, everything is on the up and up. Mantis started on Canals, long range weapons, right? We talked about it a little bit yesterday. If you all were here, maybe not, it's a different region, but you win the knife. What side you taking?
Again, honestly, I gotta go with Coalition here. I mean, and I would say especially since we're in the Eurasia region this time, because this region plays Canals and Grounded a lot more than North America. Maybe not Grounded. I think Grounded is very popular in North America, but Canals specifically, uh, over in this side of Critical Ops, they really like to play Canals a lot, and they're really good with the snipers. Like, I think I will always say that Eurasia, I think, is miles ahead of the Americas when it comes to using the snipers and stuff like that. They've always been better. I know Rain is gonna have that one player that's just popping off with that U ratio. So I would honestly go with Coalition. I'm ready to shut them down.
Coalition if you win the knife. All right. I'm always somebody who likes to fall back on the breach side. I guess maybe because I lack the confidence. I want to have that coalition side to come on into for the second half. Think we're going to get much KSG utilization here on this map. We saw it just a little bit yesterday, but not on Canals, on Port. Do you think anybody will be bringing it out?
Yeah, I mean, Canal's pretty hard to use it. And again, we're having Canals and then Grounded almost back to back. So I don't know if we'll be getting too much of the KSG overall in this first best of 3, unless it does go the full distance. Again, Grounded, I think it's a little bit easier to use the KSG, especially if you're attacking, because there's a lot more like close-up fights if you want to take it towards the A side or something like that. But on Canals, I think it's just it's really not worth it to buy a KSG when you could just buy an AK or an M4. Like
Mm-hmm.
you really need that long. This is a map where you need the range.
Yeah, range definitely going to be important. So we'll have those U ratios, have some scar action coming out there. And I don't know, maybe the HK. We talked about that yesterday. Probably not, but I'd like to see the HK brought back out. Show some love to the good old HK. Again, folks, just waiting for the last couple of players to join up here. Of course, we want to start as soon as possible, but the players have to be in the room for us to start, or else it would be a 1v2, and I don't want to cast that. I know you all don't want to watch that either. So again, we're just waiting for the players to join up. Got to make sure, again, everything's on the up and up. And of course, get those G Fuel shakers filled up and ready to go. You need the energy in order to participate in these tournaments. So probably just about 3 minutes or so before we hop on into this. So it's a perfect opportunity to head over to gfuel.com. You got 3 minutes waiting for the players to join. Just open up the new tab in your browser, head over to gfuel.com, put what you want in the cart, and then apply that code esportsmobile at checkout for 30% off anything at gfuel.com. That's right, you heard me correctly. That's 30% off anything at gfuel.com by utilizing that code esportsmobile at checkout on anything. You want to stock up on tubs for the summer? We got you. You want to try it for the first time? We got you. Looking to get some new shakers? We got you. Doesn't matter. Code Esports Mobile has you covered at checkout for 30% off anything at gfuel.com. Not only do you get to save 30% off the amazing product that is G Fuel, but you help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we so do greatly appreciate.
It looks like we almost have everyone in the room waiting on the final 1 or 2 players to join before we can get started. Got to make sure they're ready to go, got the recordings ready and all that. We don't want any interruptions, disqualifications, anything like that when we're all the way up in the semifinals. We don't like to see teams losing to a disqualification or something like that. So you got to make sure they're doing everything they need to and following all the rules.
We'll ban this in. Do you pronounce it GIF or GIF?
Honestly, I think I say GIF more. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
say GIF too. Yeah, I say GIF. I think that's what the creators of it intended it to be called GIF. I think if I read that properly, maybe they intend to be GIF. I don't know. I call it GIF. Everybody gets the thing though. I love communicating with those. They're so much fun. Again, folks, just got a couple more minutes before we hop on into this. Let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be taking map number 1. I do see some of you all have been voting in the YouTube poll. Team Rain currently 74% of the vote, 75% now, 25% think Team Flames will be taking map number 1. Let's see what you think the round count will be. I always love to see your all's insight on that, whether it's going to be a close game or a pretty lopsided one. I know yesterday's match was a 13-3 for map number 1 on Canals. Think we'll get a repeat of that today or have a little bit of a closer matchup, Manthus?
I mean, again, you look at the experience on these teams, the number of maps each have played. I don't know, because I'm looking at Rain stats right now, and I'm looking at their Canals. First off, it is their most played map out of any of them, and they've won it over 30 times. They've lost 11, and they've won like 30 times. So, I mean, they definitely seem as though they are ready. They're coming in this with basically 75% win-loss ratio just for Canals specifically. I definitely say this is a map they are very well prepared for.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree there with that. So 31 times 1 or 11 loss, or is it 30 times 1, 11?
I can't really tell. I think it's 31-11 lost.
42 times played. That's a phenomenal win-loss ratio right there. I can understand why people are favoring Rain coming on into this. Again, let us know what you think the round count will be, chat, down there in the comment section. Take another look here at Team Flames before we hop on into this. As y'all can see, a bit of a newer team, just a total of 18 maps to their name here in tournament settings, 15 maps won, 3 maps lost, but have placed well in the Circuit Intermediate Series.
And again, not as much experience. We have seen before that not everyone is it's not like always for every team you need that experience to win. I think the best example of that was in Worlds. We had, I think it was Crossfire who it was, and they were some newer team with like basically no stats, and they just came in and shocked everyone. They ended up getting like 3rd place. They even beat like the best North America team in Worlds. And these guys were like at the bottom of the leaderboard going into it. So we were not expecting them to pop off. So sometimes stats aren't everything. If you've done the practice, you've done your homework, you know what you're doing on these maps, I think you could really take it away.
Yeah, 100% stats. Stats can give you a nice shade or shading of what's going to go on. And then when the match actually starts, that's when things start filling in and giving you some more color. But yeah, I mean, just looking strictly from stats, it's definitely going to be an uphill battle for Team Flames. They better have some of that. Was it green fire that burns even hotter? That's the stuff that you get. I don't remember chemistry class, so I'll stop talking. What's going on, Shadow, Blood, Rocks, Cyber? Welcome in, everybody. Map number 1 is just about to start. Waiting for that final player to join. We'll be good to go.
I'm excited and ready for this knife round. And I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, just by looking at the rosters here over on my own screen, I do think that we're getting some cross-region gameplay potentially, because I do think there's some players from the Asia region over on Team Flames. I may or may not be wrong about that. Maybe my memory's tricking me, but I feel like I remember some of these players specifically being in the Asia side of circuit a while ago. So I can't, 100% confirm.
Well, we'll see here shortly once we hop on and see what the pings are. That'll definitely be interesting for Team Flames. Could be a hindrance or could actually help them out. We'll see.
Yeah, and again, we could talk about, oh, we think it's gonna be. Everyone will say, oh, it might be 2-0. The second there's like a cross region, all of a sudden, that's out the window, right? Because
Mhm.
now all of a sudden one of the teams is playing on super high ping, and so you could easily win off of that, especially on the new update. We just had an update that changes how things work when you're playing on high ping and critical ops. So I'm interested to see. This is going to be probably the first big tournament we've had since that update. And if we do get cross region, then we'll get to see how that actually has an impact here today.
Looks like we're waiting for that. Final player there on the coalition to go ahead and get ready to go for the knife.
I think they're just waiting on that last player to come back, and then we'll be good to go for the knife round.
You got to finish, painting his nails or something, and be off and ready to go. Anytime, gentlemen. All right, I think we're ready to go here for the knife. We'll see who's starting out here on which side. And we're off.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Well, Flames get to pick which side they want to start on. Definitely a good way to, kick this off for them, considering they're kind of the underdogs going into this.
Looks like Flames is going to be wanting to start here on the breach side. Giving Team Rain the coalition side. We're off. Quick push over here towards the A site. It looks like the bomb's going to go down incredibly quick.
Oh wow, it's already a flurry of bullets just everywhere. And we have a bit of a retake coming in from Coalition Spawn. Currently a 4v4. Faultless and Wives and Fricks are all super low. Fricks gets dropped. Faultless is still standing. Somehow this man got a 3k while he's on literally 2 HP. I can't believe it. And Rain are able to win that retake out. That is very impressive on their side.
Spawn is coming in right there. 0.98 KD, 158 maps. That's one of the most amount of maps I think I've seen so far. 65% win rate at a 1.08 rating so far. Rain winning that pistol round. Of course, getting the cash advantage, but Flames getting the bomb planted also give them a little extra cash. They're opting not to use it here and just save that. They're going once again for a hard A push. Only gonna have one player to get hit with. That's Wives. I believe he's gonna get the call out right now. They're gonna try to plant that bomb again, get that little extra cash as they move in on to round number 3. Friction Faultless, the two apps right there, opening it up. Star and Strat is getting dropped here. 3 players now left alive here for Team Flames.
Oh my goodness.
A knife kill coming in. Look at that.
You gotta be, dude.
They're just
Team
farming
Flames
right
are
now.
Gonna be so, yeah, they're so rich. They got 2 bomb plants, that cheeky knife kill. I think he was hiding behind the dumpster or something. I don't know how he got away with that, but now,
like
yeah,
it.
they got the money.
Playing the long game here. Plenty of cash to work with here on the side of Team Flames. Faultless is going to be the first to be pulling out of Eurasia, but it's a full buy of SGs coming in over here for Team Flames.
That forcing of the Eurasia is a very ballsy play to make, but I know Faultless is going to make us all proud. I'm just waiting.
Some nice cover fire there coming by the bridge. Wise popping the corner. Almost had an altercation there.
Oh, I think Fricks is about to be in some trouble. Able to get the flash off, but It's a little too late. He's going to get overwhelmed, and Star picks up another kill over towards the B site as well. And Wives, he's got to be careful about this player, and he can't even get the pick. It's got to be a flawless round for these guys. Yeah, Nexero looks like they're trying to just see if they can't save the sniper. And this round is definitely going in favor of Flames.
Ooh!
Oh,
I didn't
that's
even
not a
realize you
good
could
look.
see him, man. They know exactly where he's at. Wow.
Okay, hold on. He gets a second. What a shot by Nexera. But they're surrounding him at this point. He's not going to be alive for much longer. And yeah, Stratus is going to drop him. And they want that sniper, I think. Maybe not. They're just going to leave it on the ground, you know? Maybe they're not feeling too confident with it. Maybe we can get a quick sneak peek at the scoreboard. I'm kind of curious how the pings and whatnot are looking for this. All right, you know, maybe I lied. Maybe it's not going to be a cross-region matchup.
Yeah, everybody looks good. Nobody higher than appears to be 60. Flames closing the gap down to only 1 right now, going with the SGs once again. Gonna be a bit of an eco here. Uriah tripling up, tries to go for the 4K, but Fricks is gonna go ahead and put him down. GTA with the quick refrag, and this should be a Flames W. There it is, all tied up here as we move into round number 5.
The stats popping up for Uriah right now. 33 maps, 54% win rate. Honestly, not too bad, considering they're on the lower side of the maps. Ideally, they maybe want to try and get that win rate up just a little bit. And Flawless, again, forcing up that ratio. And look at Fricks with the KSG as well. I didn't think it was coming out, but it's already being put into play. Only on round 5, man.
You know, Fricks was in Bottom Cafe last time, and if he's going to play that again, that is probably the one spot where the KSG would really shine. Wives is keeping without any damage being done to it. I don't know how you manage that. Back out here with his teammate, going to reinforce that A bomb site. This player is going to rotate back around here. It seems like B is going to be the side of choice. Player number 6 is your bomb carrier, GTA, and he's cruising down B long right now. Symbolic goes ahead and pops his tire, and he's not moving any farther until those cops show up to take him to jail. Minute 8 left on the clock. That KSG is sitting and waiting inside of Cafe. There's Faultless striking with that sniper rifle, finding Stratus, and Symboli gonna find Star. 32 players now left alive here for Team Flames. They're doing a good job of holding this site down. And the players have even rotated from A. Do you see that?
Yeah, they're just holding it down. But Nexera does get dropped. I don't know if they're gonna expect Wives to still be here on the A site.
Man, Fricks is just waiting to ruin somebody's day. He woke up this morning and was like, yeah, I really want to ruin somebody's day.
I mean, oh no, he's not going to get the opportunity. Flawless picks up that kill. Actually, maybe I spoke too soon. Oh, he's going to hit the first shot, misses the second one. Oh no, misses the third, the fourth. Okay, yeah, you just got to back up at that point.
So those who say the KSG's OP. Right, go for the bomb plan here just for the cash. I absolutely love this player. Stick it.
Oh, just
able to get it planted. I love it. I love how they're working and trying to get as much cash as possible. That's what you want to do there on the breach side. It's how you stay in these games. You know, being able to have that little extra cash over and over and over again, even if you're taking some losses there, it helps. 41 maps played there. It's 41 maps played with a win rate of 73% coming in for Team Rain. Only 2 times played here in tournament settings for Team Flames, but currently flawless on those 2 playthroughs. It's still early on. I mean, only round number 6, but Flames is looking pretty good here.
Yeah, and again, I've definitely seen these players play before. Maybe they just don't have as much experience together with this lineup. So, you know, maybe, again, that's also kind of why you can't just look at the stats, you know? The individual players can really put up a performance.
Yep. Oh, man, that was mean.
Oh, Flawless gets dropped. That is the Eurasia down. Symboli is ready to refrag and recover the Eurasia for his teammate. You definitely won't be picking that up every round if possible. He's looking to give it a Flawless right now, probably. And so far, I've been impressed by the little sniper gameplay we've gotten to see. I think that that Rain are going to show us how to use that gun well. And also, we do know that Rain are really good with their eco rounds. So whenever they go on an eco, I'm expecting them to pop off.
I don't know why you're not giving that sniper rifle to an Xera. He had some crazy moments. I'm not trying to throw Flawless or anything under the bus, but he seems to just be a little bit more on with it.
Well, looks
Flames
like
in
we
and
might have A here.
bit of a eco / broken buy here. Everybody's rocking deagles and some armor except for GTA, who has pulled up with his SG. I take it back. Stratus actually not rocking any armor. Just going for the glass cannon roll here. Wives looking to see if he doesn't pop out. So at this point, they have a decent idea just based on some of the deagle fire that these players are on a bit of an eco. But across that 1 minute mark here on the clock.
Oh my goodness, that flash is crazy. They're all blinded. It's not going to peak in time, though.
X0 with a nice follow-up. Sadak going down to the hands of Fricks, and GTA is the last player alive. Here on the A site, it's going to be difficult to get that bomb planted. Just going to try to cause a little bit more chaos before he goes down. Run over these players' bodies here. Oh man, that was nice. Faultless goes down, but Symboli is there to go ahead and get the refrag, and that Eurasia was saved by him. 5-2. Rain has extended their lead to 3 now.
Flames definitely try and mix it up. I haven't really seen them do a fast execute yet. You know, they usually, like even on that round, that last round when they had the fast push, they kind of just hung out. I know they were eco, but I'm looking to see if maybe they'll give us a fast A push or something in the near future. Star is playing kind of aggressively, and no one is in the coalition spawn right now. Interestingly enough, on the side of Rain, Flawless has come over to elbow to try and fight this with his team, and the spawn is very exposed right now. They could, I'm not sure if they're aware of this, but they could walk all the way up here without having to worry about it. Looks like Star is slowly making his way up here. Maybe gonna have some really good positioning. I think Symboli's picking up onto this. He's a little nervous, kind of just clearing it every couple of seconds. Nexer is able to peek out and find Psyduck. That's going to be a huge pick. And yeah, Symboli with the game sense, he's able to find out that Star is behind him. And now Rain have recovered the round. I was thinking Star is going to be the star player of that round, but it just didn't work out.
2 players left alive here for Flames. I have gotten word they have requested a pause coming in for next round. Stratus is the last player alive here. Not quite sure what they need the pause for. Maybe a Wi-Fi reset, or I don't know. Oh, Stratus,
okay,
be careful. Man, I thought he was just about to clutch that up. Very close. Team Rain winning that round, though, now extending their lead to 4. I thought we had a pause coming in, but maybe not.
I think we are gonna have a timeout called by Flames. So yeah, we're gonna be paused for a bit. You know, maybe getting a sub or doing something of the sorts.
Yeah, we'll see what Flames decides to do here. Right now, you got 4 rounds left before we go on into the flip. Rain is looking very good here on the coalition side, but Flames really only needs to go ahead and pick up 2 more out of those 4, and they're in a decent position. Would you agree, Manthus?
I'd say they're looking solid. I mean, Flames really need a round, because you could argue that the only 2 rounds Rain have lost are their bonus round after Flames full bot, and then the eco round they took after that, you know? And so
you're very right.
Flames haven't really been able to take a round versus everything that Rain has to offer, and they really do that. But Flawless gets so aggressive. That flash is really huge, though, to try and stall those players out. And Xera is going to get dropped, but Symboli's getting a little aggressive here over towards the cafe, trying to help his team out. I don't think they're going to expect him to be here. This man is pushed up so far. Oh my goodness, he's going to have the most demon flank of all time. They're already all on the B site. And Flawless, he's not able to get the kill. And this man is full blinded in the corner right now, but here comes the flank. No, he can't even make it work. I thought that was going to be it.
Just driving over his dreams. Faultless trying to make it work through the smoke, but he's not going to be able to. Wives. Ooh, man, that was a clean headshot. Looking to see if he can find anybody else. He's the last player alive here. 3 players to connect with. GTA. I'll put him down to 43 HP. He's 1 shot, and he's going to find him and drop him. Team Flames, after a quick little break there, regroup, is able to take that round away from Team Rain. Stop that win streak they were on. I think it was been 4 straight for them.
Yeah, much needed round for Flames there. At least now they're looking pretty good. They definitely need to get that third round there because I was a little concerned for a second, but they're able to bring it back. Maybe that pause is all they needed to, regroup and think about what they got to do. And interestingly enough, Rain don't have a whole lot of money either. A lot of M4s on their side. I will give Flames credit for that. Even though they lost a lot of rounds in the beginning, they were still making it close every time, taking a lot of guns off the hands of Rain. So they were definitely putting the work in to hurt their economy. And Nexer takes huge damage there, but he's still pushing up. This man doesn't care. He does a lot of damage to Sadok before getting dropped ultimately. And Wives is super low as well. Not sure how he took the damage, but he is stuck behind this box and probably a dead man. But Flawless gets that 2k spray down there, and Wives is still alive on site here. They haven't cleared this corner yet. Eurasia is going to be in trouble. He's not going to expect him to be here. He is currently hard focused on Faultless right now. Oh man, I'm just waiting for him to pop out of the corner. Like, I know Wives wants to do it. But he's just waiting. I mean, I can respect the waiting game. There's no way they're going to expect him to be here. And Star again tries to go for the spawn flake. It's not going to work out. And Flawless with the clean headshot to get a 3k for that round.
Team Flames on a horrible spot with 3 rounds to their name, but definitely needs to go ahead and get one more, I think, to really be sitting in that nice and comfortable spot. Stratus looks like he's going to be going on eco. Oh, I never take it back. He'd already bought the SG. I missed that. 8-4 flip would be phenomenal. Obviously 7-5 even better for them. We'll see what Team Rain has in store to try to prevent that, though.
Looks like it might be a fast A push here. Star is pushed up an elbow in the chaos of all these smokes. I don't know if Wives is going to expect him. No, he's able to drop him. A good frag grenade from Symbol. He's able to get pick with his own, but look at this. This man got a little too aggressive. Step a little too close to the sun there, and he's going to get dropped. That bomb is still down over towards main, but I think Flames should not really have much of a problem recovering it here. And yeah, Flawless gets dropped. Fricks tries to go on the offensive. It doesn't work out. Nexera is left on site in a 1 versus 3. And he's going to get dropped by Sadok.
There it is.
7-4 is looking pretty good here for Flames.
Yeah.
Even if they make it 8-4.
Look at that. 13-7 there for GTA. Really been coming up clutch and allowing them to get those points there on the board. Slack rate below them at 8-9. Just need a couple. I mean, really, you need a couple of those players to step up, and this gap is going to close quickly. Team Rain might be in trouble here on map 1 if they're not careful. The flame is burning hot here. Now what you want for the last round? Look at this Faultless just on the Deagle, M4s, and it augs here. Not a lot of utility work with either for Rain. GTA's first to strike. Wides in a tough spot, gets caught with his knife out. Uria is there to find him. Simply trying to use the cafe to his advantage. But he was too distracted by the wonderful smells down there. Oh, I thought Fricks was going to fire. Slight delay, but he's able to come back and find Stratus. 2 versus 3 now.
Rotation here.
Yeah, it seems to be the case.
And once again, Star has made his way into the coalition spawn. I think this time they're actually not going to expect him to be here. But he's pushed all the way up on the A side. I guess he's probably calling out to his team, hey guys, I have A right now. You maybe want to come rotate over here? I don't know if they're going to go commit to the rotate. They do still have some time to work with here.
Yeah, 40 seconds. It's a good amount of time here in Critical Ops. You can see right there, Uria was just checking his back, and it seems like they're going to commit to this B site, which is an interesting choice. You could have made the rotation all the way back around. The bomb would almost be at A if they decided to do that, but no, they're going to stick to this B site here. Shots being fired. Fricks getting tagged low. Nax is 100% one shot, and Star is going to find him. Fricks flash going to come out, find GTA, but quickly dropped there by Uria, and it's 7-5 as we go into the flip. Manthus? I don't know about you, but this Flames team is looking good.
We might have a comeback on our hands here. I mean, it's very much doable. We'll have to see what Rain can pull off for us on this breach side, because it's going to be hard to come back on this kind of half. It looks like they've bought 1 flash for this pistol round, besides that mostly armor. So I'm interested to see how Rain are going to play this out. Looks like maybe we're going to get a fast A push from them. Or maybe they're just going to take it super slow, you know? kind of just hang out. Faultless getting a little aggressive over towards mid, but besides that, everyone is playing super slowly right now. Faultless is playing this really interesting.
Yeah, this is making a little bit of noise. I guess trying to distract him, trying to get them off that A site. Haven't quite fallen for it, though. Faultless coming up looking in. I think he's got the distraction they're not expecting. Stratus gets tagged down to 63, trying to come back. He's got to pop the reload. A couple more shots being fired back towards that group of Breach players. And Eurasia coming up, and GTA is going to find another kill there. 3v4, man advantage is still in favor of Flames. Trying to prevent them from taking this site. Good star coming in from behind. And this should be a nice little cleanup here. Oh my gosh. Well, I thought it was going to be cleaned up by Flames, but no. Naxera dumps the fire there. Or excuse me, dumps the rain on that fire.
Oh my goodness, the lineup was perfect there. This man just hit 3 headshots at the very end. I can't believe Rain picks up. Dude, they always get like the wacky rounds.
I know, he has to be hyped right now. The adrenaline.
I think that's what happens when you get enough G Fuel, you know? You're ready to 100%. Hit those flicks.
You gotta utilize Cody Sports Mobile when you can. Oh my gosh, slaughterhouse right there. I mean, not a huge surprise. That was an eco there for Team Flames. Rain has extended their lead back up to 4. It's so crazy. And it seemed like it took Flames forever to close the gap within 2. And now there's 4 rounds separating these teams. It just seems so easy there for Team Rain to go ahead and take that back up.
And again, it's a bonus round here. Faultless, interestingly enough, went for that shotgun on the bonus. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it work. I was thinking maybe if he pushes Cafe, he can, you know, do some work over there, but it looks like these guys are just straight up crossing towards Cafe. Your Fricks does get dropped, but Faultless is able to recover a gun. Oh, and Star tries to pop that reload, going to get dropped. Stratus gets another pick over towards mid. Oh, and Uriah with that dirty smoke spray. It's down to a 2 versus 4 now.
Not sure if Rain can
pull this one back.
Stratus down low. He's 1-shot territory. Now he's out of there. 3 players. Okay, Uriah is going to have... Oh, no. Man. I thought he had it, man. Nax in a difficult spot. Try to come back. Sadak is there. It's all at the wives. Down to this 1 versus 2. Smoke slowly dissipating. About to pop the corner. A little pre-fire action, but GTA's got him. Flames. Nice. 6-9 here. 3 rounds separate them.
I mean, honestly, this is a pretty solid half, and Faultless is whipping out that Eurasia as well. I am ready to see it in action. Stratus going for a bit of an aggressive peek. He's able to find one, get Naxera pretty low as well before getting dropped. Sadak is peeking for this refrag. He's able to drop one and also able to escape just in time. And Faultless with the Eurasia. Trying to see if he can do any work. He's able to get one, gets the second. Okay, hold on. Don't speak too soon when this man has the ratio up, because he can make anything happen. Like, you would think, alright, you're about to entry close quarters here, you should pick up the SG. No, this man is literally going to stick with the ratio all the way through. I already know it, because I've seen this man entry frag with a sniper.
It's going to be difficult, though. 42 HP, no armor. He's going to have to be fast onto that trigger. That's going to hurt the economy there. Oh, I thought he almost had the opportunity to pick that sniper up. Because that's going to hurt the economy of Team Rain just a bit.
Yeah, it's looking like mostly an eco. Wives trying to maybe go for that hero rifle. For the most part, though, we do have a fast B push and a smoke as well to maybe help them try and take some space. But Uriah is having a spray down right now. Star is able to find a pick as well. And it's going to be a full house. And Flames are so close to tying it up right now. They could very well take the lead in the near future here.
Yeah, if they do, it'll be the first time they've had the lead in this series so far. Of course, this is just map 1 of the best of 3 series, but this will definitely be an upset if Flames grabs the W here. It was 3/4 of people in chat were thinking Team Rain would be winning map number 1. Obviously, still can, but think it's a lot closer than some were expecting.
Getting a lot of slow gameplay from Rain here. Flawless with the Eurasia in hand as well. Maybe they're trying to see if they can find a pick. And Star gets a little aggressive there. He's able to drop wives. You gotta wonder why Flawless wasn't holding that. I maybe was watching a different angle with that Eurasia. But maybe they're gonna choose to strike on A here. Faultless. Oh man, that smoke just barely gives them enough cover. And they're actually making their way to B through mid here. This is interesting. So Sadak is posted up here over towards the spawn. And he's trying to do some work with that Scar, but he can't find it. Flawless is going to get the pick. Frix finds another one as well. GTA is going to let his position be exposed. And Frix does spot him out here, but he can't get the kill. Flawless is now left in a 1v3, able to get that bomb plant. And you know what? He does have a Eurasia. I'll give him some credit. Going for this aggressive peek. Oh my goodness. Oh, he almost could have had a pick there if he peeked like just a second sooner. It's going to be hard to pull this one off if you are Faultless.
I'm not trying to be that guy. Okay, I guess I am. I think it's time for Faultless to stop behind the ratio. I think it's just hurting your team's economy.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not. Do you agree? Am I wrong with that? It seems like, you know, if you had the SG, if you had the AUG, would have had a little bit of an easier time potentially. It doesn't really seem like it's helping them that much in the start of the game. I mean, obviously, if you get that opening pick, but hasn't been able to pick it up that many times.
I think they just need to coordinate it better because I will say I've seen this man work with it. Yep, if you let him cook, he will cook. Yep. I don't know.
No, definitely agree. But at some point, as you start getting here towards the end of the round, maybe it's time to start switching the recipe up just a bit because it's not coming out the way you thought. 99 tied up here. Flames on a phenomenal win streak, and they're looking to take the lead for the very first time here. Round number 19 could be the time they do that. All spread out here. Sadak is the first to open it up, finding Frix. Man down already here for the side of Team Rain. Looks like A is going to be the side of choice. Let's see, Symbolish. Oh man, he needed to win that. Big play there by GTA. Wives finds one, looking to try to grab the other. And Faultless is going to go ahead and pick up Star. Evening the body count board. Back to 3v3 now.
And again, this man, he plays by himself and he gets so aggressive. Like, this dude is literally sitting lower cat right now. Yuria in Cafe, I thought maybe if they get a little aggressive, it could work out in their favor. Oh my goodness, that timing is going to be dirty. And Stratus does get the clean one tap there on the Faultless. And he's going to drop Wives as well over towards spawn. This man is on the offensive. And now Nexera's position is basically known to the team. I think Yuria probably hears them running onto the B site. And yeah. Flames have taken the lead here. This is not a good look for Rain.
Team Flames is on absolute fire right now. Burning hot and bright. What do you do, Team Rain? Faultless once again pulling out the ratio. And when they do win a round, depending on where their cash is, they might, that loss bonus being gone. The economy might end up killing Team Rain here. We'll see. Faultless opening up, finding Star. Definitely needs to go ahead and make that investment. The ratio pay off here in round number 20. GTA popping out, finds two before Simba finally puts him down on the ground. But the damage has already been done. Stratus gonna get blasted there by Faultless. It's a 2 versus 3 now. Rain does have the man advantage, but Baba Sadak has gone ahead and evened that back up. That sniper rifle is now down. Wimes in one-shot territory with no armor. And Sim here is basically at full health. And it's looking like Team Rain might be able to tie this back up. Bomb has been planted. The onus is now on Urea here to go ahead and push the site. He's on offense. Trying to be disciplined.
Definitely a run for Rain here. They've lost a lot in a row here. And it looks like maybe just, yeah, honestly, I mean, okay, I respect the decision.
You know, I've really been impressed by Flames with their, I was trying to look for a bigger word than this, but really just how well they're managing their economy. he definitely could have tried. They have enough cash to do that, but it's like, there's no point. Let's just go ahead and give it. We're still in a good spot. We'll give him a round win. We still can do this. We've come back. They're feeling confident, and let's not waste the SG.
And again, you really like to have that SG when you're on that coalition site. You can't purchase it for yourself. A lot of people prefer the SG over the AUG. So it's definitely a good weapon to be rocking. And again, look how poor Rain are, even though they just won that round. Like, they have to buy up AKs and stuff. They can't even full buy. That's what happens when you lose a lot in a row and then you switch to a win. You get less money. Oh, and Sadak opens up with a huge pick on an Xera there. Flawless does get a cyber pick at Fricks with the spray through the smoke as well. Flawless trying to see if he can do some work with this Eurasia here. And he's able to drop another one to Uriah. There we go. Oh, he spots a player pushing up towards the boats. But GTA gets aggressive here and he's able to find 2. Now left in a 1 versus 2 scenario. The flash is going to come out. Spots that player over towards the guard spot. Now it's up to Symbole. GTA is a little paranoid he might be coming in from spawn, but I think by now he's heard him pick up those grenades and the bomb and such. The question is, will Symbole stay towards A? Looks like maybe he's just going to play the waiting game here. But GTA is doing the same. He's not buying it. He's not going to rotate yet. I love the play from Symbole, trying to see maybe he's going to rotate through mid or something. But GTA is just holding his ground. And I think this round is going to go in favor of Flames here. GTA could clutch this up very easily. I highly doubt Symbole clears this, but he does have a frag grenade. And GTA is pretty low with no armor. Again, with that being kept in mind, I still don't think he can pull it off. And GTA is going to peek around here, and yeah, there we go, the pick onto Symbole. And Flames takes the lead there. A huge round for Flames. I think it was a 1v3 or a 1v4 there.
Coming back here to the YouTube poll, 79% think Team Rain is going to still win this, 21% in favor of Team Flames. Still a lot of time left here, and anybody can go to the winner circle here for map 1, but I don't know. I got a feeling about Flames. But Rain isn't going to let that happen easily. They've gone ahead and absolutely demolished them so far here in round number 22. Only 2 players left alive here. Star now coming up, trying to make a little bit of noise. He sees Fricks. Is he going for the knife?
Oh, he heard him.
We heard him, man. I love... Go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say it's crazy how quickly the economy on Flames died down. Yeah. Because that's the one thing, if you're like winning a lot or you're losing a lot and you suddenly just switch it up real quickly, it just really hurts the economy so much. And now these guys got to take an eco at 11 to 11. Unless they choose to go for the force play. In GTA, this man is still carrying. Flawless has been popping off a lot more in this recent rounds. I know you were saying earlier, he's not finding the value of the sniper. I think in these recent couple of rounds, he's gotten a lot of picks. So he did something, he switched it up, but it's working out for him.
GTA with the shotgun here. KSG is poised in tree elbow, looking to ruin somebody's day, and they might just end up pushing him. Stratus is there to follow up. They're on an eco round here. This will give Team Rain the match point unless they can pull off a miracle. Nobody has any armor except for GTA here. Star pushing down, and Wimes is going to eliminate him. He's burned out. Oh, wow. GTA is just gone. No opportunity to rock that KSG, and it's a clean sweep coming in from Team Rain. Are they just playing with their food? They just wanted to let them get really close and then come back and easily win it? I don't know.
Tell you what, though, this could be the last round. If Symbole keeps the KSG, I'm going to be...
Now, was that GTA's KSG he picked up?
Not 100% sure, but like they definitely have money to drop him a gun, but they're just not going to go for it. So I'm interested to see how Symbole will make this work. Looks like going for that mid push again over towards B. I think he's going to try and take over cafe control. No one in Flames watching spawn right now. And it's going to be Symbole with the KSG to entry here. It's going to be Star tries to stop him, but no, the KSG power is too strong, man. And the flash comes out on the site, the double flash actually. And Sadak, this man cannot see a thing right now. But Uriah on site trying to help and support. It's down to a 3 versus 2 right now, and Rain could very well close it out right here, right now. Uria, yeah, can't find much, and his GTA left in a 1v3 to keep his team alive in this map. Oh, and that timing is going to get the best of him, but he doesn't get dropped. No damage is done, actually. Smoke going to come out, and the bomb has been planted. But we're in a 1v3 right now. I'm not sure how GTA pulls this one off. And yeah, Wives going to drop him, and Rain, they've made a bit of a comeback there. They scared us for a second, but they were able to bring it back together.
GTA 25 and 15, really popping off here and helping his team out, but just not able to pull into the driveway here. 13-11, Team Rain taking the W over Flames. But as you can see, Team Flames is here and they can play. I'm definitely looking forward to map number 2, which is going to be on Grounded. I'm hoping we get to go to Port because I would really like to see both these teams battle it out on that map.
I think I like that a lot too. But again, usually I don't have a lot of fun watching Canals and Grounded, but whenever it's in the Europe side and I know there's going to be someone rocking that Eurasia, that just changes the dynamic of it all, in my opinion. I'm ready. I'm ready for Grounded now.
Yeah, and Follows really turned up right there, right towards the end, when his team really, really needed him. It was getting close. Could feel the heat. He came alive. That's really what you want from a player. Okay, maybe early on, not performing the best, having some issues, but when it starts getting a little hot, the pressure's there. That's when you start coming alive. That's a good player. Team Rain leading 1-0 here over Team Flames. But again, really close. I think they really could have gone either way, I think. GTA, definitely popping off for his team there of Flames. Somebody else needs to go ahead and help him coming on into map number 2. Folks, we are going to be going on into a break time here and preparing the next map, which will be on Grounded. And of course, this is only the first series. We have another series coming up after this. So a lot of critical ops left here today. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell. And we'll be back right after this short break. See you on the flip side.
Don't you think it's time to up your game? Get to the next level with G Fuel Energy. Item selection. Zero sugar, antioxidants, vitamins. Character creation. Wow, looking good. Gamer words. DLC. XP. Side quest. Look out, sweats. Build mode. Lag. Noob. Squad up. G Fuel Energy. We made this commercial for you gamers.
Yo, welcome back, everybody. Map number 2 is being prepared as we speak. Currently, Team Rain leads 1-0 here in this best of 3 series between them and Team Flames. I am Sudden Death, and I'm joined by Mantis. You ready for map number 2, man?
I am prepared. I'm ready to get these maps in. But again, before we get into that, I think we're going to go over some of the stuff that happened in the last map, maybe talk about, sort of how that roller coaster of a match was, because it was all over the place. I really couldn't tell from the start who was going to win it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it looked like early on Team Rain had it in the bag. Flames brings it back, 7-5 flip, which is very close going into the flip. They take the lead for the first time, and then Team Rain finally comes back alive and is able to just pull out the victory, 13-11. What did you think Team Flames did so well to come in and combat Team Rain, come in at 2 points difference on a map that this is their most played, and I think their most winningest map too?
Yeah, I mean, Flames, they did a really good job, because initially it was like, 2-2. They only won 2 rounds, and it was because of a bonus and an eco in the start. And then they took a little timeout. They took a pause, and after that, I think maybe that pause to just slow down and maybe talk for a second while their teammate was fixing the Wi-Fi and stuff. They really were able to, take their time and plan out what they're gonna do going forward, and they turned that half around. I mean, 7-5 from a 6-2 half. That's pretty good, especially considering you're on the breach side. Again, I do think that Faultless, he wasn't finding the best value in the beginning with that Eurasia, and maybe that could have been sort of the cause, because there were a lot of moments where he was kind of just, caught between a rock and a hard place with the Eurasia, and he can't really do anything, versus if he had a rifle, then he can maybe do something.
Exactly.
But I think, especially towards like the end of the game, he really started to pick it up. I guess he was figuring out their play style, and ultimately Rain was able to pull forward in the end.
Yeah, Faultless really came alive there towards the end. I know I mentioned probably, I don't know, halfway through the second half, I was like, maybe it's time to start switching off, pick up an SG or an AUG or something, get off of that sniper rifle, but he stuck with it, was consistent with it, and it finally did end up paying off and helped his team go ahead and get to that magic number of 13. Something I mentioned, I know, earned the match, but something that I thought Flames did so well was managing their economy for the most part. Taking opportunities, grabbing a knife kill, getting those bombs planted on the breach, opting not to go into a 1 versus 2, which could have been winnable. Probably not, but it definitely could have been winnable, just to go ahead and save the little extra cash, keep the gun in hand, and be able to hand it off to a teammate. I think they do a really good job managing their economy. That will definitely help them coming on into map number 2, which will be grounded. If they're able to win, it's definitely going to help them coming on into map number 3, which is Port, where I think that management of economy is just a little bit more important on that map. But with that being said, I think we're ready to go ahead and dive on into map number 2 and get the knife round started with. We're just waiting for the final confirmation here, and we will be ready to roll.
Grounded is gonna be our next map as well. I'm a little interested. What side would you start on for Grounded?
Grounded is usually so incredibly coalition sided. I almost always will say if I won the night, I want to start on the breach side. But this is the one map where I think I'd want to start out on the coalition side. Because, I mean, it depends on how confident you are on the breach, how much you've played and whatnot, but I think I probably want to start on the coalition side just so I can try to build up that 9-3, 10-2 lead, which is not impossible to get on this map. I mean, it's, I want to say common, but it happens a good amount where you have those crazy leads. However, if you're going to make a comeback from a 10-2 or 9-3, this is the map that is, I think, most easily done on. Would you agree with that?
I mean, yeah, I definitely think it's really hard to have a good breach-sided half on this map. Like, especially considering that we were able to see how the Eurasia was working on Canals, and especially if you bring that into grounded here, it's gonna be pretty hard to make stuff work. Because the second you whip out a Eurasia, like they could just single-handedly like hold an entire lane, and it's really powerful, especially on grounded. It really comes down to how well the utility usage is on the breach side. Because if you don't have the right smokes, the right flashes to help you cross, especially if you're trying to push B, then it's gonna be hard to make stuff work. So I think it is going to be very coalition sided unless maybe, the teams have done their homework and they know exactly how they're going to execute these sites so that they don't get picked off by that sniper.
Looks like we are waiting for another player to join up here. One more player, and then we will be ready to get this show on the road. We got about 3 minutes waiting for him. Maybe trying to fix the internet issue again, having the little bit of technical difficulties there. I'm not quite sure who the player was, what that was having it. Like I said, I know we had that pause early on by Team Flames due to a Wi-Fi issue, but I don't see the player's name who's having that. Good, folks, just stick with us. We'll be getting into this as quickly as possible. Again, we want to get the show on the road instantly, but you can't start without having all the players in the room. But you know what? While you're waiting, don't be just sitting here waiting, wasting your time. Head over to gfuel.com. Utilize that time properly. Get on over there. Get yourself the amazing product that is G Fuel. And not only are you going to get the amazing product that is G Fuel, but you get to save 30% off your entire purchase by utilizing that code esportsmobile at checkout. That's right, 30% off anything at gfuel.com. And that is anything. You don't have to buy, go to the special discounted section to utilize that code. It's like, well, I really don't want that flavor. This is the flavor I really wanted, but I can't use it. No hidden print, no fine print. That's the word I was looking for. Like that. Anything on gfuel.com for 30% off. Using code esportsmobile at checkout. Take advantage of it while you can. For a limited time, code esportsmobile will get you 30% off anything at gfuel.com.
Think we're almost ready to hop into this knife. Just waiting for the last player to join. I think maybe it's gonna be 1 or 2 more minutes before we can go ahead and hop into this. We thought we were ready, but maybe we spoke a little bit too soon. Maybe while we're waiting real quick, we can let you guys know what these teams are potentially competing for. Just in case you guys missed it earlier, again, you can see the prize popping up on screen. First place, we'll be getting $600 in MES Champion Skin, Mobile Esports Emblem, 15,000 COPS credits, 140 premium cases, and 500 Mobile Esports credits, which can be redeemed in the MES shop for some amazing rewards. And then over in second place, it's going to be $200, an MES emblem, and 5,000 COPS credits. Now you see that MES champion skin, you might be wondering, what is it looking like? Well, it's going to be popping up on screen here any second now, and you guys can see the clean skin. Here we go, that M4. It kind of reminds me of the Pro League Scar a little bit, just with like the whole theme with like the crystals, because it kind of has that crystallized vibe to it.
Yeah, the polygon or geometric shapes / reflections. Yeah, it does. It looks phenomenal. It looks even better in game. I'm looking forward to using it or watching somebody use it against me. All right, folks. Looks like we got a hard start here happening, and we will be good to go. Waiting for that final confirmation, and we are restarting right now for knife. Let's do this. I'm excited to go and hop on into map number 2. Incredibly close map 1. Rain did end up winning, but based on the reaction in chat for I think it was 81% were in favor of Team Rain. I was expecting a bit more of a lopsided game, and then definitely at the start of map 1, that seemed to be the case, but Flames really turned up and surprised me, and I'm looking forward to seeing them here in map number 2. We are off here for the knife. Looks like Team Flames will be on the coalition to start for the knife, and breach will be Team Rain. We'll see who picks us up. Or I take it back. It looks like it's actually flipped. Flames will be on the breach for the knife. Coalition will be Team Rain. Let's get each other hyped up right now, man.
Really, no, I'm not sure what's going on, maybe a dance party over in B mid or something. I think eventually they're gonna go for the knife. Maybe waiting on a player to come back or something. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started with that knife very shortly. Yeah, I'm excited how if the pool is gonna change at all coming to map 2. But
Yep.
here we go, the knife battles are finally taking place, and
GTA.
dude, this guy's been on, even in the game he was on fire. Like,
Was
as
that
in this,
3 or
I think he
4?
got 3. But even in the last night, didn't he drop like 25 or something? I mean, this man
25
has
and
been
15.
this man's
Dude,
been on fire.
yeah, he is the little embodiment of flames right there. All right, folks, we are ready to go. Waiting to see which team start on which side here. I'm, Flames winning that. Take the breach, or you take the coalition. I think he's going to start out on. No, it looks like they'll be starting out here on the coalition side. It's a good decision. It looks like we are on the road. Flames looks like they will be starting out here on the side of
The breach. And
I'm
I
not
guess
quite sure. Looks like we have
4v5?
a slight delay. Are we still having internet issues? I thought that we were good to go. There was 5 in there.
We're either starting off, I think we're starting off with a 4v5, but maybe they're just stalling it out, waiting for their player to join the room. If that is it, I don't know, I can't really tell. I think maybe we're about to go into a bit of a short break time real quick.
Yeah, waiting for the confirmation on exactly what is going on here, folks. Please be patient with us. Looks like we are live now, so we'll head back over to the game. I think we're good to roll. Internet, man, it's a funny thing. Can't live without it, but it never wants to work when you need it. So it looks like we're starting at a 4 versus 5 question mark. Spend too much time
I
on the
guess
internet.
we are.
Start talking in keyboard.
And that's unfortunate for Flames. I mean, you're already kind of the underdogs going into this, and you're starting on the 4v5. It's not going to be a good look for them. I'm honestly more impressed by the fact that they won the knife out on a 4 versus 5. Like, that's probably what sticks out to me the most.
Well, I guess GTA was just playing so well, I didn't even notice it was a 4 versus 5 in the knife. Bomb being planted here. Flames will take.
In, but yeah, I mean, but bomb plant's good for them. But
Yeah, you need the
what's
cash.
even better is that sub, you know.
Yeah, their 5th is going to be joining here shortly. Again, had plenty of time to go and get that player in there. We had the hard start set there for the 45-minute mark. Hopefully that sub joins in ASAP. They're definitely going to need him here. We're underway. Ratio already being brought out by Faultless. Interesting decision to go to me bringing that out in a 4 versus 5.
Dude, this reminds me of like the OG, just like the OG days of rank when you would just buy like second round ratio and make someone mad. I haven't seen something like that in such a long time.
Frix is going to go to pick up the kill there on Uriah. Hey, where's this 5th player? I was excited for a little bit of a battle here. It's too early on. I think that's what they're just doing right now, is wasting as much time as possible waiting for that 5th player to join. Team Rain taking that W, not a huge surprise there. Was an eco there for Flames. They're just trying to waste as much time as possible while they're waiting for that next player to join up, or their final player. So Doc going to be pulling out the Scar, SGs for Uria and GTA, and Stratus also going to be rocking the Scar here on the breach side. Some early shots being fired. Faultless, not connecting anything with that Eurasia, and Uria is going to be first to strike, finding Frix here. Falls down to 36 HP. Going to go ahead and take his position back over here by the watchtower.
A lot of slow gameplay from Flames that we're probably going to be seeing over these next couple rounds. I mean, you know, you can't really blame them when they're looking for that sub. And it's honestly probably the reason that they chose to start on the breach side. You know, if they start on the coalition, then they can't do anything about a hard push coming their way. But if they're on the breach side, they can slow it down and take their time. That timer is starting to slowly tick down. They're gonna have to make a move soon. It looks like maybe B is gonna be where they choose to finish off this round. Wives jumping around a lot, trying to see if he can jump spot anything at all. He is able to spot a player B mid, but this man is in trouble. He's getting spotted from both B mid and B long. Tries to go for some shots, but he can't really find his Stratus with the Scar to get a huge pick. And maybe this round actually goes in favor of Flames. Follows trying to see if he can find a pick, but he's not able to pick it up. Now down to a 1 versus 3, but he does have that sniper in hand. He can't find that shot onto the player with the bomb, though, and GTA is going to pick up the round. Huge 4v5 round for Flames there.
Where's the 5th player? Come on, guys. Faultless going in a bit of an eco here due to the Q ratio buys and picking up the W in the last round. Be Deagle in armor. Scar in hands of Nax and Sim here.
Whole lot of passive games from Flames once again. Nexero with the Scar, though, I'm ready to see them find some huge action here over towards long. I mean, it's literally the perfect place to be rocking the Scar on this map. And it looks like they're gonna all come towards B long here. Honestly, this could be a field day for Nexera, but no, he's gonna back up the site. That's so unfortunate, but no, he goes for the repeak there. He's only able to drop 1 low before GTA is able to get that quick and easy refrag. Now Frick's trying to see if he can go on the offensive here, and he's gonna get some tags, but chooses to back up the site after that. All 3 plays together towards long. It's all going to come down to Fricks here. And they're all going to line up, but he's only able to find 1. But Stratus and GTA are both super low. This should be an easy cleanup round for Rain at this point. It looks like maybe they're trying to go for a rotate. I mean, there's still time for them to do it. Or maybe they're just going for the save. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I honestly can't tell. I think they're just saving. It doesn't look like they're committing. The bomb is just sticking around over towards the back.
Do they even have a 5th?
I mean, it's not certain, you know?
I mean, I think you have to have at least 7 players to sign up, so I don't know. Hopefully they can get that 5th on in here. Rain leading by 2 as we move to round number 4. Looks like we have a pause coming in here, most likely requested by Team Flames. Yep, just got confirmation on that. It was a request by Team Flames for a pause. Still, again, waiting for that 5th player to come in. 35 maps played here. 66% win rate coming in for Team Rain. It's just so much power here from Team Rain. So much experience. 4 times played with a 50% win-loss ratio here for Team Flames. A little bit of experience, but definitely, once again, Team Rain coming in with the big stats there.
And that pause has concluded. Unfortunately, no sub has made their way yet.
Stuck at the red light, maybe waiting for it to turn green so we can go ahead and get home. I don't know. Maybe the alarm clock didn't go off, wasn't ready. Round number 5 underway. Hopefully gets here soon, or Team Rain is gonna have build up a pretty big lead.
Oh, and a bit of an aggressive play from GTA here. This man was popping off last game, but he's going to choose to back up a little bit. Tosses that flashbang, maybe just trying to make some noise for the team, but so far it's not to over-rotate or anything quite yet. A whole lot of shots fired. Flames are slowly making their way up the map, though. I'll give this some credit. Nexera is currently locking down the B site. Stratus opens up with a pick here. Onto Wives. And Fricks, only with a deagle in the hand, isn't really able to do much here. And B might be the side of choice for them. Looks like they're all rotating over towards here. Nexera's about to get some action. He's able to drop one, but GTA is already there ready for the refrag, but he does get tagged down pretty low. GTA and Stratus both in one-shot range right now from that deagle. So Fricks can just, you know, connect that body shot. That's all he needs. Not even the head, but it doesn't matter. Symboli with the scar is just going to get that swift 2K. And Stratus is left alone. He is able to drop Fricks, but now he's left in 1v2, and it's going to be Symboli to get the 3K and clean it up for us. Right now, lead by 3.
Almost thought they had that round. Round number 6 is now underway. Team Rain setting up over here. Pretty traditional setup. 2 over towards A, couple in mid, and 1 hanging B long. I actually can see Frick's getting a little bit of aggressive here, pushing up here. But he peeking around. Finds a player, connects multiple times, but unable to drop him. GTA runs him over. Now it's down to 4 versus 4. Ooh, Max coming in. Players flash, but Stratus is able to fire blind, hits him in the head. All things considered, you know, Flames is doing a pretty good job running the time down, waiting for this 5th player to join. Again, I'm not quite sure what the reason is why he's delayed so much, but not doing bad.
I think Symbole is about to be a dead man over on the side. He's able to drop 1 before getting taken down. Now it's all up to Flawless to try and save the round for his team. SG and a flash in hand. Both of these players are softened up just a little bit as well. He's able to jump up and find 1. And it's all down to Eurasia now on top of the truck. Flawless going for that flash. And it's going to be a good one. But he might have overextended his reach. Yeah, he barely... I don't know how he survived there. I thought this man was dead for sure. But it's an intense 1v1. Oh, he goes for that shot. He's trying to tell him, hey, you can't do that jump spot on me or I'm going to take you down. And Flawless tries to go for the jump peek and it's not going to work out. Flames are going to pick up their 2nd round.
Should it be this close? I mean, shouldn't it be like 7-0 right now? Rain has now requested a pause. I think Faultless needs to not pull the ratio out. Go for some cheaper weapons and just go ahead and roll them here. You're on the coalition side, on grounded. 4v5.
It might be a little too late for that, but
yeah. I think this is the sub here for Flames. Fair, who we're waiting to join. Apparently, he's not at home. Had a competitive match going down and decided he was going out to the club, or maybe he's still coming home. I don't know. Was a late night.
And our round is commencing again. I guess Rainer just forcing up whatever they can. Oh, I guess maybe they dropped some guns on the ground because we see now there's a SCAR and an M4 in play that we hadn't accounted for previously. And Flawless gets a huge opening pick, and that is a gun dropped potentially to be recovered by one of his teammates. Wives is playing really aggressively in this corner right now. He might be able to catch Sadok off guard, especially if he keeps firing through the smoke right now. Oh my goodness, that is just unfortunate for Flawless. He probably did not want to get his dome taken off through the smoke as well. But Wives is just playing the patient game here. I don't think Sadok is going to expect him to be here. And it looks like he is backing up now. With enough time passed, maybe he'll be able to recover a weapon again. Nexera gets a huge pick there as well. Fricks could go for the gun now at this point. I think they're trying to help him recover it. And yeah, Wives pick up the Eurasia as well. And Symboli on the side with the Scar is able to drop one. Sadok is now the last man alive. He's trying to make his way over towards the backside, but it's so awkward to peek this angle with the plane in the way. And he's able to drop one, but not before Symboli gets that refrag. Flash comes out for Symboli. All these players just taking this super slowly on the side of Flames, but they're all bunched up in storage right now. Maybe gonna wait for that smoke before they decide to go for quite the push. And Xera is able to get a pick. Symboli is now making his way over towards the backup side. He's able to drop one, but this man might be in trouble. He has to pop that reload on the Scar. And he's getting overwhelmed. GTA is going to drop him. And now that bomb is going down for Flames. Maybe they could turn it around here at 3v2. And they need to try and hold this down. And GTA is on the offensive. He's dropped Fricks. But the question is, can he back up in time? Because Nexera is about to fight him. And Stratus gets a huge pick on the Wives there. GTA takes some huge damage there. But now Nexera is left in a 1 versus 2. There's not a lot of time left for him to work with. He's tapped that bomb. He's able to get that huge headshot onto Stratus.
He's got no time
For the second tap. And yeah, it's just the time is not in his favor there. I'm impressed by the amount of rounds Flame have picked up. And again, Rain, I don't know what's going on, but these guys keep like forcing up when they probably should be on the eco.
Yeah, I can't tell if they're just playing with Flames or if it's actually this close, but because they keep forcing up and everything, I get the feeling they're just playing with them. It almost seemed like that right towards the end as well. I think I made the statement they were just playing with their food. I'm kind of getting that vibe here as well. They're allowing it to be closer than it actually is. Same thing, I'm killing Uria. Two players have live here, but both very low HP, and one-shot territory should be an easy round for Rain to clean up, and they'll extend their lead back to 3 here as we move into round number 10. Baba Sadok is the last player alive. Trying his best here to stay alive. Gonna just go ahead and save this SG.
I think we'll be able to pull it off.
Coalition wins.
Ooh! That is unfortunate there. Right at the last second. You're gonna lose that SG. Worked so hard to try to save. Team Rain slowly building their economy back up. Looks like they're just gonna go ahead and stick with the weapons they had. Bit of a broken buy coming in for these players. Eagles and armor for a couple players here on the side of Flames, and a hero rifle coming in for GTA. Wives and Fallen's already getting 2. There's a third coming in, and Sadok's able to find 1. We'll see if he's able to grab another one before he goes down. 26 HP to his name. Does a little bit of damage there through the wallbang, but Sim ultimately drops him. 7-3 now. Rain leads by 4.
Honestly, a 9-3 half is looking a lot more doable by Rain here. I was a little concerned before when it was like 5-3. I think they gave up a lot of rounds due to some silly decisions. But again, it is a 4v5. You know, maybe they're just taking it a bit more, you know, not as seriously. Now Nexera is playing super aggressively here. GTA just has his knife out as he's pushing in B long. I don't know what's going on. And Nexera gets a free 2k and the bomb is dropped. Both these players are left over towards A. Yuri is going to spot that player, but Nexera with the clean headshot, and Stratus is the last man standing. I think Nexera wants his ace, or I guess the 4k. He can't get a 5k, but it's not going to matter. Symboli's going to pick it up.
Eight to 3. 5-round lead here for Team Rain. Last round before the flip. Flames, all things considered, have done a decent job here on the breach side. He'll put 3 points up. It's on a bad half. If you can get one more, it'd be even better. It's going to be difficult now in this 3 versus 5, though. Nax coming up, making it a 2 versus 5, and finds another player there. Doubles up with the AUG in his hand. Stratus, the last player. Trying to stay alive. Hanging out in the stratosphere. Needs to be careful not to get picked off here. Brooks comes through, gets dropped, and Wives is going to clean him up and dump him in the trash pail. 9-3. 6-round lead for Team Rain as they go into the flip.
And Frick's whipping out the dualies, or I think this is finally the time. It's gonna be the time that we see the dualies pop off. I have a feeling. Come on, Fricks, don't let me down. It's only gonna be Sadaki over towards A, and he's spotted everyone at this point. And they are rotating their way over. I am waiting for Fricks. He has the dualies in hand. Sadak is going to get dropped already. Come on. For the culture. Let me see the dualies pop off here. Get 1 kill with them. That's all I ask. Oh my goodness. He did it. He got the headshot with the dualies. It's now 10-3. Rain leading by 7.
Okay, so Frank just let us know what happened. Barry didn't do his homework and his mom isn't letting him play. Took his iPhone away. Might have a 13-3 on our hands here. A couple FP6s being pulled out here by Team Rain and some XDs doing what they can.
Oh, that impact flash has gotta hurt. And yeah, Symboli is a dead man now. GTA is able to peek around the corner, get a free pick. Sadak almost gets a kill there. He gets a huge tag. Then he gets flawless for basically nothing. And maybe Rain are actually gonna pull this round back. I mean, what is going on right now? The pistols are crazy on these guys. And Stratus with the shotgun here. The FP6 is all this man is gonna need. Come on, you know you want to peek around the corner. No, he's not gonna be able to get it off, but GTA to clean it up. What an eco round.
Two kills coming for Uria. Gets quickly dropped, though, by Fricks. KSG in the hands of Sudak here. 3 players alive here for both of these teams. Ooh. Boom! He's trying, man. He's trying his best. Finds faultless.
Oh my goodness, he almost gets his head taken off there.
And Frick's the remaining player here for Team Rain.
Coalition wins.
Dang.
Ooh, gets the broken helmet at least. A nice P250 shot there. Now it is 10-5. I think Rain, they're gonna take one more eco and then maybe see if they can't try and close it out.
Stock opening up here on next. And should have done your homework. Could have had a 5. I was really looking forward to this too. They played well on map 1. Oh, there's Sadak picking up 2 more. I know this isn't eco, but still, gotta give credit where credit is due. Yuri comes in, finds Fricks, and is able to double up there. Flames only down by 4 now.
But now the buy is coming in. GTA on top again. This man carried them last in the last map, and now he's doing it again. But I'm not sure if they're gonna be able to pull this off in a 4 versus 5. The question is, who's going to get the first opening pick coming into this round here? Sadak looks like he's ready to fight. Yuria as well. And Sadak going for that straight, but can't really find anyone. Yuri's able to get 1 pick, but Xera is ready for the trade. Flawless is taking a decent amount of damage, and okay, Sadak is able to get a nice headshot onto that player over there, but Flawless with the Eurasia, and this man is not scared to entry peek into an angle. And Stratus has now been spotted, and he's able to make his way over towards the B site.
Some trash talk going on in the comment section. Oh, flash come out. Stratus can pop this, but Fricks is there going to find Stratus. Kind of ironic.
He tried it.
Reach wins.
And Team Rain grabbing the kill there on GTA, and they are now leading by 5. It's 11-6, folks. Moving to round number 18. Should be closed down here pretty quickly by Team Rain. Valiant effort by Team Flames, but not able to get that 5th man in. Very unfortunate. Might have been a totally different game if they're able to. And also, too, you know, I've got the feeling that Team Rain's kind of been trolling, playing with him just a little bit. Is it really 11-6? I don't know.
Maybe not giving it their all here. Stratus, this man is just on the offensive, and Saboli is waiting. KSG in hand, and that is a free AUG for him now. And oh my goodness, just that wide swing and the one-tap headshot from the AUG as well. That's going to be unfortunate. And it's Yuria left 11-6. He's able to drop 1. But I think it's about to be match point here. I mean, I don't know, he's gotten a second. Maybe Yuri can pull something off.
Reach wins.
Alrighty, well folks, it looks like maybe we had a bit of a disqualification / forfeit over on the side of Flames. Unfortunately, we couldn't finish that map out. You know, they weren't able to pick up a 5th place, you guys know. So Rain will be advancing to the finals. We apologize. We had to have a 4v5, but we will be having a 5v5 for our next matchup, which is starting soon. We're going to make sure the teams have the proper time to go ahead and get in the room this time.
Congratulations to Team Rain there. Should be ready here shortly, folks, with the next matchup here. which, as Mantis has already mentioned, is going to be a 5 versus 5. They knew they were playing the semifinals today. They knew what time they were playing, and they have everybody ready to go. So this should be a fun one coming up here. Again, we're going to have just a quick break time, and then we'll go ahead and dive on into this next matchup here. What were the teams playing? It's
We're going to be
Mafia,
having
is that right?
Mula Mafia versus Kings, so it should be an interesting one. Again, that's going to be starting shortly. We'll be going to a break soon here, just so we can make sure that the teams will be ready to join, because they have to start a little earlier than they probably wanted to, but I think it's all going to work out in the end. I'm ready for a more solid. I'm honestly kind of disappointed that game was a 4v5. I thought it would have been really good.
Folks, while we're waiting for the next matchup, now's your time to head over to gfuel.com. Take advantage of the code, which is 30% off right now. It's for a limited time. You can get 30% off anything at gfuel.com by using code esportsmobile at checkout. That's right, 30% off any product, all caps are there, anything you want on gfuel.com. You can get 30% off using code esportsmobile at checkout. Take advantage of it now while you can. That code will be active for a limited time. Alrighty, folks. With that being said, I think we're ready to go ahead and dive on into the break time here, and we will see you on the flip after that with the next series.
Don't you think it's time to up your game? Get to the next level with G Fuel Energy. Item selection. Zero sugar, antioxidants, vitamins. Character creation. Wow, wow, looking good. Gamer words. DLC. XP. Side quest. Look out, sweats. Build mode. Lag. Noob. Squad up. G Fuel Energy. We made this commercial for you gamers.
Yo, 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 welcome back, everybody. The next series is being prepared as we speak. We're almost ready to go ahead and dive on into map 1. Before we do so, we're going to take a look at both the teams here, a closer look at both the teams. Let's go ahead and dive on over there. Take a look here. Mullet Mafia versus King Gaming is the next matchup here today. And they do have 5 players for both teams. Let's go ahead and take a look at, once again, what these teams are playing for here and the prize pool. Manthus?
Yeah, first we'll start off with our prize pool. Again, popping up us here right now. First place will be getting $600 that MES champion skin, the MES emblem, 15,000 COPS credits, 140 premium cases, and 500 MES credits, which can be redeemed over in the MES shop. And then second place will be getting $200, a mobile esports emblem, and 5,000 critical ops credits. So a lot of good prizes, but more importantly, only for first and second place. So the winner of the semifinals match will be moving on to the grand finals and guaranteeing their hands on some of these prizes. And speaking of that champion skin, it's popping up on screen right now, and I gotta admit, it's looking pretty clean. Got that little crystallized vibe to it, and I'm excited to see the skin in game. I know it's going to be awesome.
First thing we'll be looking at today is going to be Mullet Mafia. I like the name. Newer team. Now, no previous achievements, but you can definitely see there are some familiar names here in this team. Shadow, Alpha, Fallen Knight, Recurse, Novocaine, Valley, and Ketsi.
Definitely a lot of familiar names across the European region. Again, their current achievements, nothing too crazy. We do see some familiar faces though. Fallen Knight is probably the one that stands out the most to me. He used to be in Rain, now he is in Mullet Mafia, so we might be seeing him pop off a bit today. We know that he's popped off in the past before. But their opponent, King Gaming, they have just a bit more statistics to back them up. Again, the team's probably been around together longer under this lineup.
Mm-hmm.
In Golden Ox Season 3, they were first place. In the Circuit Intermediate, they were in the semifinals. And in Sniper Showdown, they placed in the quarterfinals. So it should be an interesting matchup here today. The stats are honestly kind of similar between these teams, except for the experience. I think King Gaming, it seems as though they have a bit more of it, but Mullet Mafia seem to have some better players, but maybe they're just under a new team, or it's a new lineup for the team or something like that. So we'll have to see how this plays out, but more importantly, we'll have to see what our map vetoes are, because that's really going to decide how this best of 3 plays out.
Village. Probably not. Ground getting banned. Plaza banned quickly. And Port is going to be our map number 1. Raid number 2. Man, I was hoping it was immediate decider. It was so close. Canals will be our decider. Port and Raid for our first 2 maps here. This should be a lot of fun.
Honestly, you can't ask for much else. I love Port and Raid, so I'm excited. We got Port. We got to see Port. I know we didn't get to see it last time. I can't remember if it was the decider map or not, but I think it was, and we just didn't get to make it to the 3rd map. But either way, I am still excited. We got Port first. I love a good Port game. In case you guys don't know by now, it's my favorite map to cast, and I am excited for this one.
Wait for that final confirmation, and then we will be ready to go ahead and hop on in here and see who's starting out on what side. Manthus, you win the knife here on Port, Coalition, or Breach?
You know, I know I've been a big Coalition fan today, but I'm going for Breach this time, you know? Like
All right.
I think Port it comes down to the teamwork, but if you've done your homework, Breach is really it's really easy to get rounds on the Breach side, and I think that especially if you know what you're doing, you've practiced together as a team, you can really, you know, make some good stuff happen on the Breach side. Get a good lead here. And I'd say the Coalition side is also pretty easy to defend, especially if you like to play aggressively. So I think it comes down to the playstyle of these teams. We'll have to see if they like to play aggressively or take it a bit more passively.
We're going to find out here shortly. Knife round is just about to begin.
Interested to see what the chat's thinking about this one. Are you guys rooting for King or for Team or for Mula Mafia? I'm kind of interested to see how the polls gonna be looking for that one. I think it should be popping up shortly over there in the chat. And we are just about ready to get into this knife, and we'll go ahead and find out who's gonna be starting on what side. And let's get right into it. They're gonna be backing up over towards spawn. A lot of snippety snappity, and oh my goodness, they got him on the run there. He almost clutched up at the end, but it's me, King, who prevails in the knife round. We'll have to see what side they choose to start on.
So they'll be starting out here on the Breach side. King Gaming will be on Breach, Malt Mafia on the Coalition, and we should be good to go here. Map number 1, round 1, just about to start. We are live.
And I'm interested to see how this pistol round is looking. That's a whole lot of armor. Only one deagle is bought on either side. Look at this mid stack, dude. I love this strat from Moldova Mafia already. I mean, they're all stacking and they're hiding behind the corner. Now they're gonna start pushing up slowly. But King Gaming, they're just sitting in spawn. Honestly, normally I would like go against this, but this might work out perfectly for them. And yeah, now the gunfights are gonna take place. So far, King Gaming does stand on top. Alpha is really low from that altercation over towards mid, and they're gonna be rotating towards B long. But Evelik on this lurk, this honestly could be huge for them. If he can drop Alpha here, I don't think they're going to expect him to be posted up over here. I'm surprised they didn't hear him jump up there, though. And now that bomb is going down. And yeah, Alpha is going to get dropped. I'm not sure Mola Mafia can pull this one back. It looks like this pistol run is going in favor of King. Shadow is able to drop one, but it's a headshot from Wuz. And a good start for them in the SG Force. That is a ballsy play. But honestly, I can respect it. You know, most teams, they tend to go for the AK and make sure they can buy up the utility and maybe secure that helmet. But nah, they're just going straight for that SG whenever they can. And it looks like we have gotten a timeout for Mula Mafia. Looks like we already have a bit of a disconnect problem. Hopefully nothing crazy like the last game. I think it's just some Wi-Fi issues. We still got 5 in the room. Someone had to restart their router real quick, you know. And the timeout is going to be over. And now Mula Mafia should be ready to try and bounce back here. Port stats popping up on screen right now. Mula Mafia have played it only once with that 100% win rate. King Gaming have played this map 7 times, and it looks like they've won 4 out of 7. That is honestly a pretty solid win ratio, I will admit. Can't really complain with that.
Well, Mafia just rocking pistols here in their eco. Nobody going for a hero rifle or a shotgun.
And it is the A stack as well. I don't think they read this right. It looks like it's going to be a B hit, unfortunately, so they'll have a retake on their hands. But the bomb is slowly making its way at B long, so maybe they'll have time to, you know, get some map control before the bomb goes down. It looks like they're finally catching on to it. The rotate is coming out. That bomb still hasn't been planted yet, but they don't really have any util to help them cross over towards the spawn here. And it's going to be tough for Mola Mafia to pull off this retake. Bomb is going to be planted, and we have a 5v5 retake on our hands here, but again, it's the pistols versus the rifles. And yeah, Fallen Knight is going to be the first to fall. And Max as well, able to find one to spray through the boxes to try and find a pick. And now Donnelly is coming in from behind. Not even going to find any, though. He got some nice spray and damage. And Shadow's able to drop 2. I mean, honestly, a nice effort by him. And it looks like he's just going to back up and save the AK. Honestly, the smart play to make in that scenario.
Shadow almost able to pick up that kill. King Gaming taking that, as well as getting the bomb planted. Some extra cash. Definitely going to be utilized over here on their side. Well, Mafia coming in with their first buy. AK Og and M4s in the house. Okay, math is hard. Recurse getting shot has ruined his round at number 3 here. Gonna be sitting back up here in the back of B and taking his time. Fallen Knight getting a little bit of aggressive. I'm gonna go ahead and move on back. Evelic, is that how you say that? Let's say
Can't
Eve.
say for sure. Yeah, Eve is easier, you know. Maybe it's like a play on Evelyn, you know, like Evelic. I don't know.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, maybe. We'll just go with Eve. Lots of shots being fired. Nobody's yet to get dropped. As I
Oh
say,
my goodness,
Eve.
Fallen Knight. No. We need to spectate Fallen Knight right now. He just got the cheekiest kill ever. I know exactly what angle he's holding. He killed someone from up there. I can't believe that actually worked. I've like almost never seen that happen in a tournament. And he's still holding it. I don't know if they're gonna recontest that. It looks like they're maybe pressuring mid here.
Mafia seems to have this locked down.
Yeah, they got this in the bag, it looks like. The bomb is dropped over towards mid. And now Strength is the last man alive. He is wrapped all the way around to the A site. I mean, do they think it's possible that he's here? The bomb was left behind in A mid, so maybe they think he's sitting in spawn right now. If he pushes this connect... Oh, no. He got spotted out there, and now it's about to be over any second now. And yeah, Novo is just going to swing that, and this man is able to get the headshot on his Strength. It's currently 2-1 now for King Gaming. Honestly, they started off strong, but now Muffy need to bounce back. They've had their ego rounds. It's time for them to see what they can pull off. And it's a full A long push, but oh my goodness, it's just a spray down from these guys. Recurse with a 3K. And that eco round ended super swiftly for King Gaming, but now it should be a full buy versus a full buy coming in round number 5. Pretty good stats for Recurse here. 47 maps with a 76% win rate in 1.14 KD. I mean, you can't really ask for much more from your team at that point, you know? That's a pretty good win rate.
It was incredibly impressive. Winning 3/4 of the maps you play.
Oh yeah, 100%. And he does play the support role typically.
Alpha looks like he's going to get aggressive, but slows down. Shadow here. Hopefully his shadow doesn't give him away as he's moving through the smoke. Recurse finding Wise. Yeah, oh man, Strength. Is he going to find him or not?
Oh, the KSG from Max over there. And Shadow is able to drop one through that smoke. I think he knows there's another one over there. Gets Evelic really low, but he can't find the kill. And it's Nova left in a 1v2. That flash is going to hurt. And he's going to get spotted out there. Oh man, is he going to challenge this? He tries to go for it. He's able to drop one, and he barely escapes with his life. And this last player is super low. Honestly, super doable by Novo here, as long as he plays his cards right. Looks like that bomb is making its way over towards B. Should be a pretty easy bomb plant for King Gaming.
Bomb has been planted.
And it looks like he's backing up. Maybe, you know, a little paranoid of that long flank. Either that or he's going to go for a full wrap. Is he going for the full wrap? Oh my goodness. This is a really risky play. but I like it. Because if Novo just sticks it right now, it's over. But I think at this point, he's had enough time to fully wrap around. The question is, did he make too much noise? I don't think Novo's going to expect him to be playing over towards mid. I think he expects them fully to be inside the maze right now. He's going to go for the tap on that bomb, and yeah, there we go. Perfectly played. The wrap is such a ballsy play to make, but it worked out. And King Gaming take the lead back.
Eurasia being brought up by Fallen Knight. This should be interesting. Very aggressive play by Fallen Knight. Flashbang coming in. Gotta be careful. Responds with a flashbang of his own and hits it perfectly, preventing Strength from coming in. I would say that's a KSG in his hand. It is indeed. I didn't even look over there. I just saw the silhouette. Strength being ready to push back in here.
Oh man, it feels like Strength is about to push this, but I don't know. I think he's thinking about it, you know, maybe he's waiting for the team to be perfectly ready for him to try and push first here.
Fallen Knight getting a little bit aggressive coming up here on the side of Strength on the left-hand side. Sniper here, and oh wow.
Oh, he tries to go for a play. Now down to a 3 versus 3. Honestly, Mula Mafia are spread kind of well here. And oh my goodness, Alpha goes for the swing there, and he gets a 3K spray down on all 3 of those players over towards mid. Sometimes it's just those perfectly timed pushes that they're not expecting. And Fallen Knight is definitely someone who I'm expecting to pop off with the Eurasia. He was known for his Eurasia back when he was in Rain. Fallen Knight and Flawless are probably the 2 players. But Fallen Knight was known a bit better for his Eurasia skills. I think he'll be popping off with a lot here today. And it looks like King are taking an eco after losing their own. It's a fast A push, but they're going to get blinded out there. Alpha's just going to be having a field day right now. Novo saved his life there. I thought he was maybe a dead man. He gets a 3K, and Eve is the last one alive over towards B long. But it's not too much you can do in the situation. Maybe try to get a gun, if you're lucky.
Should be a lead.
Chilling in the maze.
Yeah, so there should be a lead here for Mafia after round number 7 ends. What are you gonna do, Eve? Eve AFK?
I mean, they're not gonna just save, but at some point,
dude, I don't know. PG-50 is expensive.
Yeah, man, this economy is really hurting right now. I mean, take whatever you can get.
Yeah, man. Inflation in the game. Whew. Eve pops out, and Shadow is gonna go ahead and put Eve down. 4-3. Malt Mafia now leads by 1.
And now we're getting the full buy. It's about to commence from King. They want to see if they can't maybe tie it up, or else it's going to be a 2-round lead from Mula Mafia. So much needed round for King at this point. They're having a pretty solid start so far. Already picking up 3 rounds on that breach side. But it looks like we have a bit of a broken buy coming in here. Wise choosing to go for the eco, despite having enough money to buy with the team. Kind of an interesting decision. They're not even going for the armor or anything. Just straight up full saving. And it's looking like overall B is where these players would like to go. And Novo is able to get a pick on the Wives there. Shadow's getting a bit on the offensive here. Mula Mafia, they like to take some map control. That's one thing I've noticed about them. They like to try and push up mid if possible. But he's backed up now, and Mo is slowly making his way up. I'm not sure if Max will be able to do much here, and that flash is going to come out. But oh my goodness, what a one-tap by Max there. And he gets the tag as well onto Novo before getting dropped. Not onto a 2 versus 3, but honestly a solid, like, I guess that you shouldn't call it an eco, but kind of a broken buy round for King Gaming here. But they've dropped a lot of weapons on the side of Mula Mafia, and they're still not done with a round yet. And Eve tries to do some damage here. Oh my goodness, what is happening right now? Wait a minute, they're gonna win this round, I think. The bomb is going down and Nova's going in from mid. But the bomb has been planted at this point.
This is gonna get interesting. Nova
Both
Kane.
players as well.
What, about 2 to 3 shots will drop him. Decides not to stick the bomb. Has a feeling he knows where they're at. Comes around the corner and doesn't have the crosshair positioning. Find strength. King Gaming ties it back up. We are close.
Really neck and neck between these teams. I'm surprised that King Gaming pulled that round off. It was a lot of chaos over towards the B side, but ultimately King Gaming prevailed. They were able to pull ahead. And it looks like maybe we're getting a... Oh, look at this. A hard B push, it looks like, from Mola Mafia. 3 players have made their way up B long right now. I'm not sure if King will expect this super fast flank to be coming in, but it looks like they've sort of halted the brakes when it comes to that push. They're not going for anything quite yet. And actually, I think maybe Fallen Knight is peeking that A angle again, if I'm not wrong. I'm looking at the map and I'm trying to decide it. I think he's peeking that angle from B long again. But I'm not sure if he's going to be able to find anyone with it. Yeah, he's waiting. I don't know if they're going to give that to him, though. And Shadow is still on the site here. So focusing on about 3 players trying to put pressure over towards mid. This might cause a bit of a rotation if Shadow needs some help. And Max able to get a huge pick over towards Garage. But Eve is going to get dropped as well. Trying to go for that rotation towards long. And now 3 players are left over towards mid. The question is, where do they choose to go with this? They're just going to take the B side. I mean, it's open for the taking right now. Max tries to see if they can drop him, but no, he's actually going to get taken down. And Fallen Knight has to back up from his angle. And Max is trying to come in for the rotation. He doesn't know Fallen Knight is still in long right now. And he's going to get the spray on his strength through the maze. That is unfortunate for Shadow there. Oh, and he's going to spot that player on the stairs as well. That is valuable information. They know there's a player on that staircase. Why is he going to get dropped? Do they expect him to be here? The KSG shot, but it's going to leave him in that red HP zone. Can't quite finish him off. And Mola Mafia take the lead again. But man, it has been neck and neck so far. I love a good close game on port.
Yeah, I can't make any predictions on who's going to take this so far. It looks like it's going to be pretty close the entire first half here. Might even get a 6-6. I don't think we're going to see 8-4, maybe 7-5. I think we'll be really close going into the flip. Be interesting to see when we go into the flip if there's a big difference. If Mola Mafia will be so much better on the Breach side or King Gaming on the Coalition side.
And again, we haven't really seen King go for a lot of, fast and aggressive pushes. So I'm interested to see if Mola Mafia will switch up the pace whenever they're on the Breach side, because I know for a fact that you can this is like one of the few maps where you could push fast like every single round and it doesn't matter. It'll work. Probably this one and Raid are probably the 2 maps where you can push fast anytime you want to.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Mola Mafia is prepared for that. I wouldn't be surprised just based on the players on the team. I bet they'll be moving a little faster. That's what you want to do on the Breach side. Hard push A.
And oh my goodness. Oh, Fallen Knight. He's getting shot out from that angle. Gonna throw that frag, try to do some damage, but it's not gonna be that much. And Nova was able to find one, but the refrag is ready. Wise jumping up there. And now we have a 2v3 retake on our hands here. Strength position very well to try and support over towards mid. He can peek out at any time. That flash is gonna be perfect, but no one's gonna peek off of that. It looks like Shadow is getting ready to flash his teammate in, maybe. Yeah, Fallen Knight is getting ready to push in off of that flash. The blind is going to go out, but no, Wise is ready for it. And Strength peeks out at the perfect time as well. And King Gaming, again, it's just every time someone pulls ahead, it just goes right back to a time. And we might have a 6-6 half going into this.
Fallen Knight back on the Eurasia. See what Recurse has. I just see a pistol in his hand right now. Or is he just rocking the XD? Looks like he is just rocking the XD.
Yeah, I guess kind of a broken buy for Mola Mafia here. Maybe they needed to go for that ego and they weren't able to. Unfortunate.
Is that the inked? Inked. I don't know what it's called on the XD. Inked. That's an OG camo too. Ooh.
What a shot. I think... Oh, Shadow's kind of jiggling that. Oh, what a huge
That was
headshot by
nice.
him. We got some action over towards A-Long as well. Novo choosing to back up, though, not take that gunfight solo. Definitely a smart play to make there. Recurse is locking it down with the XD right now. Shadow is going to get dropped. I think Recurse is waiting so he can maybe pick up a gun, you know? This man, he only has an XD in hand right now. Oh, and Alpha's made his way through the smoke. He's able to drop Donnelly, and he gets his second pick on his strength. And Mullah Mafia, again, 6-5. The question is, will they finally be in the lead by 2 going into the flip here? Or is it going to be tied again? Alpha really popping off right now.
Probably have King go ahead and win the pistol round, and the next round after that, tie it back up on the flip. That's basically how this has been going.
Oh man, the KSGs. There's 3 KSGs on the side of King Gaming, and what is going on right now? I don't... Okay,
Absolutely
well, that round was interesting. Donnelly is able to get one, but quickly dropped. I see 3 KSGs. I think they all tried to rush the connector, and that round, Mullah Mafia decided they were going to swing mid. It just worked in their favor.
7-5, close flip. See what happens here now.
Mullah Mafia. For the most part, it's all armor, but they have bought 1 flash. Or I guess 2 flashes, actually. Shadow's dropped a flash to his teammate, and he's able to buy another one. I think maybe they're going to try and take this towards... They said, oh, Eva just spotted so many people when they went for that jump spot. And now they've taken control of the A site. Pretty much clear and open for the taking. Eva's going to get dropped very swiftly. Now that bomb is going down. Mo is down to 4 HP, but I don't think he can even get wallbang through those boxes, so he's probably in good shape. Until he decides to push the site. We have a 4v4 hold on our hands here. Everyone playing on site. Actually, no, I lied. 2 players have pushed Garage on the side of Mullah Mafia. But they're all coming in from the window and the connector. And Shadow is going to get some huge damage there. And he's able to drop him. Mo is the last one standing, but he's going to get swiftly refragged. Mullah Mafia in the lead by 3. First time on this map that we've had a score line where they were leading by more than 2.
Yeah, it should be 4 here after they go ahead this next round. Then King Gaming will be on pistol. Like, I thought they were just going to go 2 AKs and then 3 pistols, but no, they went ahead and did a full buy of AKs here and an SG coming in for recurs.
And it's going to be the A stack for King. I'm getting a bit of deja vu right now. You know, they stack A, they end up going B, then they have to go for the retake. This happened last time on the eco round after the pistol. When it was Mullah Mafia. They chose to stack A, and now it's going to be the B retake here. Recurse is going to spot one out, though, and Eva's kind of just chilling over here. And he's able to drop the gun. That's actually a huge pick. That is an SG recovered. Whether they choose to save it for the next round or not, we'll have to see, but oh my goodness, Nova's taking huge damage. Wait a minute, hang on. King have recovered 2 rifles here. Maybe this is actually looking doable at this point.
A bomb is slowly taken down, though. No time to waste. Moho coming in. Flash out, they heard him. Fallen Knight stays alive, but quickly dropped there.
And wait a minute, down to a 1 versus 1.
Oh, Alpha.
Donnelly's down to literally 4 HP. This man gets breathed on, he's dead. He tries to go for the stick there.
There's no way.
Okay.
Man, it was close.
I mean, literally 4 HP. You gotta respect the play. He says, alright, there's no time, I'm just gonna go for that defuse. Maybe I can get it off if I'm lucky. But yeah, Mullah Mafia, they now lead by 9. A bit of a broken by look at this. 3 KSGs. It's literally exactly what happened on the last round before the flip. They're all about to rush into this connector here. The flashes are coming out onto site, but they're going to get a flash of their own inside the container. And Eva's going to open up with our first pick, but now they're going to have to bounce over onto the site. And it's the KSGs to try and lock it down here. As long as they don't overextend, they should be able to hold these close quarter angles really effectively. Oh, and Fallen Knight is going to get spotted out with that KSG of his own. There's 3 players here trying to challenge him right now. This man is on the run, trying to regroup with the team.
I thought Fallen Knight was looking at an enemy for a second. Realized it was his own teammate.
You know, that happens to me too sometimes. I'm like, hold up, what is going on? Why is he just staring at him? Oh
Ooh,
man.
you could feel that. 5-10, Mullet Mafia here has pulled away. So close in the first side, but sometimes that flip comes in, and that's all that was needed.
You know, I don't want to say anything, but this is the first time Mullet Mafia have really broken ahead in the lead here. If they have, you know, a few more good rounds, it could be over. But again, look at this now. It's always like exactly three KSGs, man. They've bought 3 KSGs now. Mo is super blind, but look at this. In the connector, they can't take it from him. He's able to drop 1, but not before getting refragged almost immediately. But they're not going to be able to push the A site while the KSGs are here. They got to just go somewhere else. Never mind, I take it back. This Recurse is just a demon. This man jumps out, and Fallen Knight is going to get KSG pick of his own. Now Eva's left in a 1 versus 3. Scar in hand. ADS on this angle. But Shadow is right next to him. I didn't even realize this. So this dude is pushed up really far. He has the positioning on him. I think Eve is just going to sit here.
He doesn't move and give away the position. I think Shadow has an idea.
Oh yeah, he heard the tag. He went for the wallbang, and he's able to get the kill.
11-5, a 6-round lead here by Mullet Mafia. Based on how Mullet Mafia, excuse me, mouthful, playing here on the breach side, I think they're going to have a good breach side too, which is our map number 2. They seem to like the faster, aggressive play. Two players already down here for Mullet Mafia, though. It'll be the first round. King Gaming will be able to win here. Since the flip, Alpha finding strength. Need 1 more to even that body count board. Recurse comes down. He's behind.
Oh my
gosh. The flank, the backstab. Eve goes on and puts him down before damage.
Oh, whoa. Wait, what just happened? Hold on.
Just went to the kill buffet. Eve coming in and clutching it up there. Preventing Mullet Mafia going to match point. I thought that was going to be Mullet Mafia's round after the play from Recurse.
Dude, it looked like it, and then out of nowhere, Eve just comes in with a 3K. Look at this right now. 26 maps and a 92% win rate. That is pretty crazy. I'm not going to lie. I mean, like, normally I see a high win rate. I'm like, okay, maybe not as many maps. Honestly, for 26 maps and 90% win rate, that's still really good. You've only dropped to like 2 or 3 maps at most. I believe he's going to spot the match and go for the jump. So it looks like we have an ego round on the side of Mullet Mafia. For the most part. Fallen Knight does have a little money, so he went ahead and went for that hero rifle, and that is actually going to be a huge pick. Going to drop that player over towards the garage. And Fallen Knight maybe trying to see if he can't challenge Max here, but look at that. He's going to back up. Now goes for the re-challenge, and it's going to be the headshot with that Scar. Oh my goodness, the P250 from Alpha to clean that one up, but it's going to be the KSG to hold it down over on the side of Donnelly. But Recurse is, dude, they're just getting overwhelmed on site. They can't deal with it all at once. Max comes in with the Scar, but Recurse has a KSG. He's going to get backstabbed, though, by Eve. And King Gaming are looking to try and close this gap, because they do not want to drop this map. I'll tell you what, though. I've seen the KSG whipped out a lot on port. We're coming into raid for map number 2. I know it's about to be a field day for that gun over there.
That's what I'm saying, man. I'm watching both these teams play, and raid is definitely going to be a fun map. I mean, just from what I've seen so far, I'm already favoring Mullet Mafia on that map of raid. Strength, I thought was going to get aggressive, but decides not to. I think he saw 2 players pop around this corner. Wise, trying to find Nova King. Going to reinforce his teammate Strength, who's been dropped. Recurse going for the plant, and this should be another round going to Mullet Mafia here, unless Moho is able to clutch this up. Comes down. Only 7 rounds in that Scar. And Fallen Knight and Recurse get the remaining 2 kills, and there it is. It's 12-7 here. It's match point for Mullet Mafia. 5 rounds separate these teams. Only 1 more round is needed from MM there to go ahead and move on to that match number 13 and get us to map number 2.
And it's not even really the full balance that King Gaming. Like, we got the Deagle on Donnelly, KSG with no armor on Wise. Strength as well, KSG no armor, actually. I didn't. There's 2 of them rocking that buy right now, so it's gonna be kind of tough. But again, when you're defending, you can really make the KSG work, as we've seen so far on this map. And Mo goes for an aggressive play, ballsy, but it's gonna work out. Gets a 2K before getting traded out. And I tell you what, especially if it's gonna be a B push, that is some weapons that his team can try to recover for this retake. All 3 players are posted a B long right now on the side of Mula Mafia. And it's the 2 KSG's defending A right now. O'Donnelly definitely spotted one out there. Now he's got to be careful, but he's going to get dropped. It's a double KSG retake, but there should be some guns down for them to be able to pick up. And yeah, there we go. We have the AUG and the AK in hand. It all comes down to this hold. Can Mula Mafia hold it down or not? We're going to find out if it's over or if we're still going to be on match point. But Strength does get dropped. Wise able to find 1 pick there, and he's ready. But Shadow's going to go a little bit on the offensive, and he's able to drop the Mula Mafia. They've done it 13-7. They take home the first map.
Well played. 27-11 there for Alpha.
Dude, this man was on fire this game. 21-14 as well, but still, I mean, the 27 is really stands out a lot.
Yeah. I mean, that is pretty close to a 3 KD right there. Well played. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens here in map number 2. I think we will definitely have an amazing match on our hands.
I am excited. Again, congrats to Mula Mafia. They've taken home that first map. They currently lead 1-0 in the best of 3. We're going to be taking it over to Raid soon so we can decide who is going to end up. Will Mula Mafia win this 2-0, or will King Gaming stay alive in this BO3? Either way, in the near future, someone is advancing to the grand finals, and we're going to find out who it is soon enough.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We'll be going into a quick break time, and then we will be ready for map number 2. After that, of course, some replays before that map number 2 starts. With that being said, we'll see you on the flip.
Don't you think it's time to up your game? Get to the next level with G Fuel Energy! Item selection! Zero sugar, antioxidants, vitamins! Character creation! Wow, wow, looking good! Gamer words! DLC! And speed! Side quest! Look out, sweats! Build mode! Flag! Noob! Squad up! G Fuel Energy! We made this commercial for you gamers!
Welcome back, everybody. Map number 2 is being prepared as we speak. They're getting everything ready on raid. But before we hop on into map number 2, let's take a look back at what happened in map number 1, see what happened there between Malt Mafia and King Gaming, and then give some predictions what we think will happen in map. Let's go ahead and do this.
Yeah, a lot of stuff happened in that first map. It was kind of all over the place. Clearly, Mola Mafia were a lot better prepared for that breach side than they were for the coalition. It was a lot of back and forth, and I was thinking, all right, these guys are pretty evenly matched when it comes to their gameplay style, you know, because we had like a 7-5 half at the end, if I'm not wrong, but it was still back and forth pretty much the whole time on that first half. And then when we got to the flip, Mola Mafia just really pulled ahead. You could tell that they were really practicing their pushes. They had the util down and everything. They were really playing better together as a team, and more importantly, getting more aggressive. I think that's where King Gaming was kind of lagging, you know, because One thing I noticed from Mula Mafia, when they're on the coalition side, they tried to push up and take control of mid a lot of the times. And then even when they were on the breach side, they weren't letting them get as much map control and they were pushing up more. So you can really tell that port is the map that rewards you for having that aggression. So it's definitely a good thing that Mula Mafia were ready to have that kind of gameplay style coming into port.
Yeah, and that is definitely something that Raid also rewards you for, which is going to be our map number 2, that more aggressive play style on the breach side. It is definitely going to be interesting to see how King Gaming responds, or if they're set up to that. They can see how aggressive they're going to play here on map 1. It's going to be happening in map number 2. They need to have something up their sleeve, or it's going to be a Mullet Mafia W, I would say, coming into map number 2. Had some big moments come in for King. Eve has some nice clutches, as well as strength with the KSG a little bit, and the KSG I think will also be a big gun coming into this map of Raid. We saw it brought up multiple times for both of these teams, and Raid I would say is probably the #1 map for the KSG.
I mean, yeah, you can't really go wrong with. It's like KSG and Raid are the perfect combo. What can I say? I mean, you got the tunnels. It's like you're asking to whip out the KSG on that map. It's not even an option. It's like you have to, or you're probably trolling. So I think there will definitely be some KSG gameplay when we come into Raid. Again, yeah, the aggressive gameplay style on Mula Mafia is probably going to reward them a lot as we come into Raid as well. I know for a fact that a lot of teams like to really aggressively push the A site. That's just the site that's easier to push in general, and if they, give it a lot of util, they can take it. Usually the hard part for these teams is trying to hold it down after they planted it, though. So I think it really comes down to how well their post-plan holds are going to be, because I'm expecting a lot of A-side action to be taking place throughout this game.
Yeah, I would say A is definitely a side of choice over and over and over again. Again, as mentioned, the KSG and Raid just seem to be the perfect combo. Almost like Cody Sports Mobile and GFuel.com is the perfect combo. So I think we'll be seeing plenty of A pushes coming in. I think Mullet Mafia is definitely going to enjoy being on that breach side. King Gaming weren't as aggressive when they were playing on the breach side. Right here in this first half, it was 7-5 going to the flip. I think if they had been a little more aggressive, might have seen maybe a different scoreline, but they like to play a little more passively on the breach side. I don't think they're going to be able to do that successfully on Raid if they continue to play again that passive breach, not getting as aggressive. It's definitely going to hurt them. Just saw Fallen Knight pull the Eurasia. A couple moments with it, not too many here on this map, and Raid is also another one of those maps you probably are not going to see the Eurasia have much effect on. But do you think we'll see it pulled out by Fallen Knight?
I mean, maybe a little bit, because typically people might think, all right, you know what, I'll go to the A site with that Eurasia. I have the really long hallway over towards the coalition spawn, but nowadays most teams just smoke it off completely, and you're honestly better off with like a Scar or something just spamming through the smoke and hoping for a kill that rocket the Eurasia. But I mean, I will say this, especially considering the amount of shotguns that are going to play, if you peek mid with the Eurasia, you're probably guaranteed a kill. Because I think a lot of people will try to push mid or go for the vents
True.
with that KSG. So definitely contesting mid with it will be powerful. Contesting B long can also sometimes be of value. So I think Fallen Knight will whip it out in certain scenarios. Probably not on attacking as much though. It's really hard to attack with a Eurasia on this map. Maybe for it'll be reserved solely for defense.
I like that. I think spot on.
I guess we'll have to see when it also depends on what side they want to start on, because I don't know, if I was Mula Mafia, I'd probably start on the breach side. I can get a lot of momentum going and then have that coalition side for the second half.
Yeah, carry that into the second half. Yeah,
I'm not sure what King Gaming will want to do. Oh, this round was
here's just play by Eve. Yeah.
And then just the 3K at the end. Oh my goodness. It's like, it went from Mula Mafia's round to King Gaming's round in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, Alpha literally jumped right into Eve's crosshairs right there and just had to continue firing. Nice little 3K there for Eve.
This round was crazy.
I think we're almost ready to go ahead and hop on into map number 2. Yeah, finish this round up here.
There are just like so many eco picks, and then they finally were able to prevail. A lot of a lot of action happened on port, and I'm ready for us to take it over to raid. I think we'll be hopping into that one shortly, waiting on that final confirmation, and then we'll probably be ready to hop into the knife round, so we don't have to, you know, let y'all keep seeing our semi-attractive faces over here. We'd like to get into the game.
Phones. We want to get into the game as soon as possible. Again, just have to have everybody in the room to do that, and we have all 5 players, I believe, for each team. So we should be good to go here shortly. Just waiting for that final confirmation of the knife, and we'll hop on over there. Chat, let us know in the comment section down below who you think will be taking this. Currently, Mall Mafia leads 1-0 here in this best of 3. They won raid. It's over. They'll be going on to face Team Rain in the finals.
Yeah, and again, if they don't win, if King don't win on this map, they're out from the tournament. They're not getting their hands on the prizes. So this is literally it for them. Like, they have to give it their all on raid, or it's pretty much over. They're going home. They're not getting anything. So they, you know, this is a very important map for them. For Mafia, I guess they can afford to drop it, but they probably ideally would like to try and go for that 2-0 sweep if it's an option for them.
Well, I think we got a little bit of a sneak peek here.
Oh my goodness.
The champion skin here in game. There it is. I think it looks phenomenal.
I'm jealous.
Only for the pros. Manthas, I aren't that.
I actually like this skin is so clean. I hope that in future esports streams, when the winners are like, you know, chosen for this tournament, that they'll be rocking it on the stream, because this is probably because I know we've had a couple of champion M4 skins. We've had like we've had them for Rumble, and I think we had one for Circuit as well. Honestly, this kind of reminds me of the Circuit M4 skin, now that I think about it. But either way, this one is going to be clean as well. I can't wait to see it used in-game. And I think we're just about ready to hop into the knife round here.
Let's do it. I'm excited. This is going to be a good map here. I mean, coming into this, not trying to jinx anybody, but I'm favoring Mullet Mafia just for their aggressive playstyle we saw in Breach on Port. I think it's really going to it's going to transfer well into map number 2 here, which is Raid. And I don't know. I didn't see King Gaming have anything to combat the aggressive playstyle as much, and I don't know if they're going to be able to do it here. We're going to find out, though, because this is Mafia's pick, right? I think it is.
I'm not 100% sure, but it might be.
Oh, take it back. It's King's pick. Thank you, Adject.
So it's going to be Kings who picked this map. So maybe they're a bit more prepared for this one than they were for Port. So all of a sudden, they just got interesting.
All right, looks like the knife round is just about to start here. Yeah, it is. It is a little more interesting. I thought this was Mole Mafia's map pick coming into this. So, yeah, this is going to get a little more interesting now. We're underway with the knife. We'll see who's starting out on which side. Should be headed mid.
And it's about to be a knife frenzy. Oh, they're going for the corner stack. It's the classic strat. Oh my goodness, it's about to be a blender whenever these guys push in. It's like, I know someone's gonna... Dude, this is just like
one hanging off to the side. Yeah, it is. There's one. I see one hanging off to the side.
I think he's thinking if it's worth it to go from the top, but trust me, it's not. Don't do it. Oh, the blender is gonna commence.
Ooh,
it's me, Mola Mafia on top. Now the question is, what side do they want to start? It looks like Mola Mafia have chosen to go for coalition side. You know, maybe I guess I was wrong in my prediction. They are gonna go for that coalition side and have the breach side to bounce back on in the second half, which maybe should be easier for them than the coalition side. We'll have to see. So we are live now with this poster and are ready to get right into it.
Right, here we go. This is what happened. This was the Mafia started in coalition side of map 1, right? The breach, yeah, they hit it. Had the breach to fall back on in the second half.
And I guess it's a smart play for them. Oh, it's an A stack from Willa Mafia right now. But so far, it's just really slow gameplay on the side of King. No over rotations or anything.
And what we saw from them on map 1, it's not unexpected to see the slower pace here.
I think they're going to slowly try and figure out if the B side is clear or not. And once they do figure out it's clear, we'll be getting a bomb plant shortly from King Gaming, and it's going to be a full-on retake. This should be very interesting. Novo has bought a smoke and a flash. Very smart, considering that oftentimes smoking off heaven is like the only way you can, you know, win that pistol round. So they need to try and keep this util alive and utilized well coming into this retake here, because there are a lot of players, or 2 players in heaven right now. So if they can take care of the players on site, it's gonna be over. And yeah, Fallen Knight already opens up with 1 pick, but they're getting peeked out from heaven as well now. But the smoke does come out, but he's gonna drop down. And Shadow is now wrapped all the way from heaven. I think they know he's here though, and he's just dropped down. But there's not much he can do. King is gonna take our pistol round.
Man, look at that. 4 KSGs coming into this next round here.
This is dirty, man.
We said that the KSGs were going to be coming out 100%. They were going to be coming out here, and they are definitely showing up in force here.
And it's a Vents tag, dude. Imagine if they win Vents with the KSG.
It'd be over. Yeah, it'd be over already.
I would be terrified if I was Mo Mafia. If I peek out and I see 4 KSGs, I'll just go home at that point.
Boom, there's one. Nova can't get to find Moho. Actually,
okay.
Nice.
I mean, Strength maybe trying to see if he can do some work, but no, it's Novo picking up the KSG. Oh my goodness,
oh my gosh, return to events.
He's gotten 3. Wait a minute, the KSGs are backfiring on them. This is not what they expected. Donnelly is able to get 1, but he gets traded out in Wives. Or Wives
no
over here towards Vents. Wait a minute, hold on. But it's going to be Novo with the 4K. This man was the hero of the round. I can't believe they win that. Dude, there's no way they bought 4 KSGs and they lost. I tell you what though, all they needed was that first KSG to be dropped. And then Novo picked it up and just started shredding them with that gun. Like,
don't miss your shots. Incredible. They were not expecting that at all. King Gaming just got smacked. Now a bit of a broken buy coming in for them.
It's the KSGs again.
Yeah. And Fallenzy? Go for the glass cannon approach. Just a KSG, no armor to work with. A seems to be the side of choice for them, or maybe they're just, I don't know, the bomb's hanging back. This is interesting. Donnelly is your bomb carrier. He is now going to come up behind. Okay, looks like they've committed towards A here, and they're moving in.
Oh, and Recursion's going to get blinded out there. That's just unfortunate. But the kill feed is coming out, and it's Mola Mafia on top. A lot of weapons dropped there. No KSGs are being recovered, though. And now I think we might have an eco around here. King need to take 1. They can't keep on going for the broken buy.
Recursion to stay on that KSG. Everybody else has gone to rifles, though. Ecoron coming in. Donnelly and Strength have picked up some armor to work with those Deagles. See what they can do. Moho's already opening up, finding 1. See if they go find that second. Strength is following up. Fall Knight very low on 8 HP, sitting at 18.
And a lot of them are contesting Mitchell. Kurt's coming in with his backstab, but he gets huge damage. Maybe could have secured the kill if he connected the second shot, but Novo is pushed up pretty far as well. And he's able to find 1, but he's going to get quickly shut down. Mola Mafia getting a little too aggressive, but Fallen Knight comes in. He's able to get 2 huge picks there. This man is super low. He needs to be careful. And the question is, where do they finish? It looks like A is going to be where they choose to go for that bomb. And yeah, Wise tries to cross there, but Fallen Knight is ready for it. And now Max is already on the A side here, going for that bomb plant. He only has the AK though, so when it comes to the 1v1 against Alpha, he should be able to win it out. He's going on the offensive here, though he's already dropped down. No way he pushes up here, right? Oh my goodness, wait, he gets the headshot. Does he expect the other player here? He does, but Fallen Knight is going to get the headshot. And that bomb defused shortly after. They're going to be leading by 2 now.
Bomb has been planted on A. Bomb has been defused.
Already showing up here on the coalition side for Mullet Mafia. Again, this is technically, all maps are technically coalition-sided, but this is the most breach-sided map in the game. Mullet Mafia played very well on the breach side on port. I'm seeing multiple moves ahead here. King Gaming needs to do something. They need to step up, or is he going to get out of hand really quickly for them? Alpha with the KSG. Again, looking to ruin somebody's day. 3 KSGs over here for Mullet Mafia. Trying to feel each other out right now.
How that plays out.
Yeah, it will be. Bomb is going to be picked up here. It's right inside a boiler room, and it almost looks like they're going to make their way around over here towards A. I don't know what they're doing. They really like to take their time here on the breach side. Looking for picks right now. I am watching player number 8, Moho, who is down here in Vince. Altercation wins versus Novocaine. Big play. Alpha's going to come down here and try to reinforce his teammate who's lost his life. Now there's nobody on B. Shadow is coming back up to reinforce at sight, and they're slowly moving in. Bomb has moved his way up into heaven, is looking to jump down. Wenus Mortals below. Strike the Wise gets kills respectively here, and King Gaming seems to have secured this round. Bomb plant will definitely help them get a little extra cash. Be able to secure it. Now down to this 2 versus 5 here. Based on the cash situation for a recurse, do you just opt to save here?
I mean, I guess that is the right play to make. Maybe recurse wants to ideally try and get a pick or 2, but I don't think they're going to give it to him. King Gaming are probably about to just leave the site and make sure they survive at this point. And yeah, they've all taken off from the site. It's going to be the full save from these players.
3-2. I think that was a good decision by Mullet Mafia there, and well played to King with a clean win.
We got Donnelly hitting us with that smoke lineup for the spawn. Well, that frag is going to hurt, and Recurse tries to get aggressive. It doesn't work out. Donnelly with a pre-fire to take him down. And once again, it's more of an A stack for Mullet Mafia. Their defense is looking a little scrappy here. B site completely left open. But Fallen Knight, he's in a really good spot right now. I think he could really get a huge flank off if he plays his cards right. Alpha's going to have to try and stall them for now, but it looks like they've already taken control of the site. Novocaine is coming in with that flash to try and take some map control. And there we go. Fallen Knight with the backside. He's able to drop one. Nova gets the pick of his own as well. And it's down to a 3 versus 4. One player in heaven, the other 2 on site. And Max is going to stay alive in heaven. That's going to be huge. But Novo... Okay, Shadow with the KSG. That's going to be huge. And now last player on the site with the KSG. They're going to get one tag. Oh, he's going to miss the first shot. Misses the second one. What is going on right now? Okay, Shadow's finally going to get the kill and go ahead and go for that defuse. Bit of a scrappy kill there.
2 bursts missed. Plenty of opportunity there to pick the kill up, but unable to do it on Shadow. And Mullet Mafia has regained the lead by 2.
Still plenty of money on the side of King Gaming. They're probably not going to take an eco. Even if they lose this round, they'll probably still have money going forward. So I think they're in a good spot right now. Oh, and Shadow opens up with a huge pick. A lot of players over towards Belong. And the smoke comes out heaven, but it is kind of messed up. There is a big gap in it, and now Novo has to be worried about the heaven push as well as the long push. He's going to spot a player jiggling heaven. He does have his teammates to help back him up over towards long. And yeah, the KSG can't even work out there. They're kind of being punished for using it at this point. It's down to a 2 versus 4 hold. Both players coming in from spawns, this will be quite the difficult retake, but Recurse does have a little bit of utility to work with. They're trying to go for some spams here, but all the players are pretty much playing on site. Except for one player who's pushed up into the vents. Recurse does get a nice pick there with that Scar. But now he's going to have to see if he can clear Heaven with that Scar at the perfect time, it'll work out perfectly. Strength is paranoid about this potential backstab. Oh, when the Heaven P comes out the worst time in Fallen Knight, he is gone, looking to save that gun. Can't really complain about that. He's going to be able to recover the AUG going into the next round.
Once again, King Gaming keeping it close. I do just feel a little bit of deja vu here. Seems like on port, was keeping it close, then we go into the flip, and that's when everything changes. Still several rounds away from the flip. We got 4 left here. Fallen Knight 10-4 right now. Moho at 9-5. Those are your top fraggers here. Novocaine 8-5, and I missed who that was over for King Gaming, but it was 8-4.
Yeah, and a bit of an eco buy from Luffy here. And they're pushing up mid. There's a lot of players who've actually taken control of mid pretty much. And I think at this point, they're very well aware of the fact that it is not an A push. Oh yeah, 2 of those players are going to get dropped towards mid. Strength is going to double up. That is not good for them. Still a player in events here, though. It's going to be Recurse. Trying to push up to see if he can find any value. But Wise is holding this down with the KSG. Recurse is about to be in some trouble. And yeah, there we go. This man just gets dropped immediately. Nova tries to come with the flank. He's going to get spotted out, though, and Shadow does get dropped. At this point, Nova, maybe, if you're lucky, you get a kill, but it's highly unlikely.
King Gaming has basically tied it up here. There it is. Officially tied.
And maybe Mafia need to take another eco. I don't know. I mean, I guess they could force, but it's not going to be the best buy that they can do. But they do have the KSGs out. You know, they are defending. Maybe they can make it work out here. And again, King Gaming, these guys, they play slow like every single round. And also, a pattern I keep noticing, Mula Mafia really like to keep the B site, like, either they over-rotate or they just leave it completely open. Like, it's just there for the taking almost every single round. Mula Mafia have not really picked up on that yet. They keep leaving it pretty much open, or maybe they just would rather play the site for the retake, you know?
Yeah, I think that's kind of what they're doing. Just letting it, they want to plant the bomb. They're okay with that. They'll go ahead and retake it. They'll defend A more just because it is that site. It's faster to get on. Looks like B is going to be the side of choice here. Bomb is inside of Heaven, and the rotation is beginning to come in from Mullet Mafia. Alpha is here, trying to avoid taking too much damage. Shadow peeking around the corner, firing a few shots, and the bomb is out. It should be planted shortly.
Oh, we got the aggressive push. He's able to drop Alpha. These players get naded out. Wise tries to get a little too aggressive. It doesn't exactly work out in his favor. Oh, and Fallen Knight is slowly coming up on this push. I don't think they've been able to spot him out quite yet. Oh, but he can't manage to get the kill with the KSG. That hurts. And now King Gaming, they're in the lead. I don't think they've been in the lead in a while. And yeah, an eco is much needed for Mafia. They need to try and get the AUGs. They need the util. And more importantly, they need to put better efforts towards the B side, because right now they are just giving it up every single time. And so far, they've had little to no success on those retakes. For now, we have an eco push. This will be belong. Oh, Strength. This man is about to get fed. Strength and Donnelly. Yeah. The nade comes out. A couple of players are waiting there. Actually, hold up. They got 3 kills. If these players can back up and maybe, you know, slow it down a bit, that would be huge. But no, Strength is on the offensive. trying to make sure they don't get away with their lives. Shadow and Nova are able to escape. I mean, there is a gun down for them to be able to try and recover. Oh, Shadow gets spotted out, though. And I think that's all the info they needed. They're gone. They're going to rotate. Or maybe not. I think Novo's predicting the rotation. He's going to make his way towards B-Long to try and get a gun, though. Come on, pull the gun out. Pull the gun out. Now he's a dead man. And King Gaming, they lead by 2 now. I honestly think we could very well get an 8-4 half. It wouldn't be looking the best for Mola Mafia if that happened. I think King Gaming want to try and take this to a 3rd map. They're not out for the count quite yet.
Yeah, the only thing you gotta remember, at least in map 1, doesn't mean it's gonna happen here in map number 2, but the aggressive playstyle on port, it can really play well for Mullet Mafia when they go into the flip here. They got that to fall back on. But you also have to think King Gaming knows that, I would say. They're expecting it. Minute 30 left here on the clock. Strength is going to be opening it up there on Fallen Knight. B is once again the side of choice. It's been working really well for King Gaming.
Oh, Novo gets so much damage on a max there, but he can't secure the kill. That's so unfortunate for him. Literally in the red HP zone. But now the A side is open for the taking. Mafia, they are rotating a lot. But now I think they're able to make this read. Shadow has made his way back over towards the side, and he's going to anchor in that corner by the box. A very ballsy play to make. If he gets pre-fired out of here, he's a dead man. Alpha, though, I love the patience. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. He's going to turn around and run away. And now Shadow's trying to get the kill. He's able to drop one. That is going to be pretty big. But Max is now coming in for this flank from the spawn. And Wise gets a huge pick on Shadow as well. And now Max is the last one standing. The question is, do they expect it? The smokes are down. Or they're about to be down. He's only 10 HP. And I think if he takes too long, they might start to pick up on it. And yeah, Novo is able to spot him out there. Mullah Mafia would ideally like to tie this up going into the half if they want to win this. But King Gaming, they're in a really good spot right now. They just need to keep up the pressure.
Well, I get that 6-6 half here. We'll see. Recurses first strike, finding Moho. Trying to follow up with another kill, not able to do so. Those grenades forcing them to come back. Have to avoid that frag coming over. Recurse. Just narrowly avoids that flashbang. Nova Kenny's good position. Players are moving up inside of Heaven right now here on the side of King Gaming and hanging right outside of the boiler room. Recurse, 59 HP. He's 1.5 shot, basically. Needs to be careful. Novocaine working his way around. Thankfully, that was the KSG at range. Wasn't able to drop Recurse. YZX coming in. Nova going down. Fallen Knight. Just dueling back and forth right now. Bomb is on site. Trying to go down. Fallen Z prevents Recurse from preventing the plant. And King
Oh my
Gaming
goodness.
have planted the bomb. They might just get this. Oh no. Wise misses a shot.
Oh!
No! What?
No
Reaction
way.
time by Alpha.
What a clutch. That I can do. The flick was so clean there. He jumps up, he misses the shot. Dude, I'm telling you, you miss that KSG shot. If the player has that crisp aim, it's over for you.
I got a bad feeling about this for King Gaming here.
I mean, hey, that one round could be their doom at the end. Like, if it's a close game, and Mullah Mafia pull up on top.
Piss round underway. And Mullet Mafia opting not to go for the fast A push. I think that's what they're thinking they would expect them to do. They're going to B here. B has really been popular so far here in today's matchup on Raid. Don't really see that as much. Usually definitely get more love over towards that A site.
All right, what is going on over here? We got a party in B-Long. The bomb is up heaven right now. Oh, and they're going to spot the player over towards the vents. Now they're going to cross the site. And the trades are coming out, but so far Mula Mafia are in the lead. And Fallen Knight has gone super aggressive as well. I mean, look at how far this man is pushed up. He's about to meet Max right now. But no, it's the headshot for a Max. He's just going to shut him down completely. That's not to a 2 versus 3. Okay, Darnley gets the headshot as well. Maybe King Gaming can pull this one back. The Heaven player has been spotted out at this point. And yeah, now it's just down to Alpha.
So many shots mixed. And King Gaming will win this round. They get the defuse. They're now ahead, 7-6. Also, the cash advantage, they should easily be able to extend that to 8-6, potentially even 9-6.
Donnelly and Was. Actually, it's pretty even along the side of King. They've pretty much been mostly doing good. On the side of Mula Mafia, maybe not as so evenly spread. Fallen Knight on top right now. We'll have to see how this plays out, though. Eco round underway. It's going to be an A push for them. Fallen Knight is going for the smoke and the flash. And these players are blinded out like crazy. And oh my goodness, Max is just going to get dropped. And look at that. Recurse has the KSG in his hands now. And he's holding the arches as well. That is so toxic. But no, he can't get the kill. And Wise is going to flick on him. That's so unfortunate. He just doesn't get that one pump right there with that. It just didn't really take... It took a second shot for him. And that was just too much. But Mafia do get the bomb plan. That's still pretty impressive for them. Wise is going in with the KSG though. This man is going off with it. Shadow is the last one left. And he just went crazy with that KSG. He got like 4 in that round, I think. Just pumping that KSG over and over again. I feel like I saw that scene in John Wick or something, man.
I think you were right. Should be the first full buy coming in from Mullet Mafia here since the flip. KSGs or no? Yep, okay, there's Shadow pulling out Novocaine. Nope, he's not. He's in a
4 KSGs. Oh my god.
Yeah, 4 KSGs here for King Gaming, and then we drop the K, and we got 4 SGs over here on the side of Mullet Mafia. Almost sounds like a complex Algebra 2 equation.
This is honestly so cheeky. I can't imagine running 4 KSGs. They almost have 5. I'm sure Strength probably would have bought one if like he wasn't bonusing or something. I can't believe that they're running this many. They really want to make the KSG work here. Which means pretty much by default, A site's probably got to be where they go. Like, going B versus the KSGs is going to be impossible. Oh, Donnelly takes huge damage from that frag. He can't find the impact with the KSG from far away as well. He goes through that Jiggle Peak, does some nice damage to Nova. I'll give him some credit. And I was looking like A might be the side of choice, and I think King Gaming rotated a little too quickly, and now Max is getting naded out, but he's posted up with his KSG. I think someone's in trouble, but no, he can't find the kill. He does soften up those players, though, and Wise is coming in with the KSG of his own, but he's going to get dropped immediately as well. And oh my goodness, so many whiff shots here. Shadow with the 2K, but Strength is able to find 2 of his own. Hold on. If King Gaming get this round back now after the amount of mishaps there, it'll be crazy. Does have a frag grenade in hand as well to try and soften those players up. But is he going to go for it? Okay, there we go. The flash and the smoke. The frag as well to soften him up just a little bit. And he gets a wallbang on a recurse. But that bomb is taking. Fallen Knight can literally play the timeout here. But no, Strength is just going to wait for the peak. The ball's on this man. He doesn't even care. And they're going to clutch up that round. I can't believe King were able to pull that off.
King Gaming, I think surprising, well, at least surprising me. I don't know if it's surprising anybody else. So far playing really well here on the Coalition side. Mullet Mafia has yet to come up with anything on the breach. So early on here in the second half, we'll see what happens here. Strength going to get eliminated quickly. There's Alpha picks that kill up. They've made a little bit of noise over here, and they're going to be sticking with B. Novocaine also finding Donnelly, and it looks like this might be the first round win for Mullet Mafia coming in here.
You can't speak too soon when Wise is on this KSG, dude. He's been like the MVP with this gun. Oh my god, gets the second. He's like, what is that damage? He gets the third. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. This could actually be the ace clutch. There's
Kinda wanna
no
see it.
way. But
You
like,
would think. I mean,
27
27
HP.
HP.
It's
Yeah, it
just
was
one
jinx.
bullet.
Yeah.
One stray bullet and he's a dead man. The flash comes out. Yeah, there
Yes,
we
there it
go.
is. Dude, he was hunting though for Fall Night. He was going fast. Mullet Mafia has closed it to 2 rounds to separate them now. Probably be going into a bit of an eco here. Take it back. Looks like they... Or did they already buy? Looks like more players have bought than I thought over there for King Gaming.
I have a question. Have you taken a look at that buy yet?
Yeah. It is a full house of KSGs, but there are a couple players that have no armor, which means they'll be going down quickly, but it doesn't matter. Novocaine already down, they're moving in fast. Donnelly patrolling Vince here.
Dude, these guys, they will win at any cost. Like, 5 KSGs is kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. Wise is just coming in. He owns the site, man. He gets huge damage as well. Like, the fact, even if he doesn't get the kill, Fallen Knight is basically out for the count here. He gets breathed on, he's a dead man. Oh, okay, I speak of the devil. Like, he's just dead. Shadow is coming in from behind, and now this long-range B-long fight is gonna help them out a little bit. The Alpha's stuck in heaven right now. He needs to be careful. It's only Fallen Z holding it down on site right now. They need to try and take this long-range gunfight on him. They can't let him creep up. That would be a fatal mistake. Now, bomb is going to be going down. Alpha does get the pick on that player trying to flank them. They need to keep this fight long range while they can. Shadow's able to get one. And Fallen Z is down to 34 HP. Shadow is pretty low. He could easily kill him. If he could just take down Alpha, I think it's winnable. But I don't know if they're going to give this one to him. The tag is there, but not the kill. And Mullet Mafia are close to tying it up. And here's the thing, dude. They keep buying the KSGs. As long as the players get, like, 1 kill, they're getting so much bonus money from it. It doesn't matter. They could just keep... Like, it's honestly a solid strat right now for them. They could just farm money with the KSG. Keep hurting the economy of Mullet Mafia. Because Mullet Mafia, they've won 2 in a row now. But they're still super poor. They keep making it super close by the end of the round win. Yeah, Max is a dead man. The KSG comes in from behind now. Donnelly's getting backstabbed as well. It's Novocaine. I think Mullet Mafia realized, alright, we need to use their own strat against them. Just whip out the KSGs on them. And Wise here, it's going to be the battle. No, Novo is able to get a third. I don't think it's possible, but maybe on track to the ace. I have a feeling they're just going to go for the save, though. Here, yeah, Strength is... He's literally in heaven with a scar. He has no plans of pushing this. Nova with a 4K.
John Wick in the house. Looks like King Gaming has requested a pause here. Need to go ahead and regroup as Mullet Mafia has made a quick comeback, has deleted that 3-round lead they created for themselves.
Those are raid stats popping up right now. Mullet Mafia have only played this map once, and they won it once. King Gaming, they're currently 3 for 4 right now when it comes to raid. Honestly, pretty solid for them, and we can probably see why they picked this map. They were feeling a bit confident, and also they're just the KSG warriors, I guess. But they are taking an eco, and most likely, unless they can do something crazy, it's gonna be Mullet Mafia securing the lead back after this round. And honestly, I'm surprised they're not going for the A site more. Like, considering that they know how much the KSG is being utilized, I would just take it A every round, dude. Like, I don't want to fight the KSGs on B, especially not in mid or vents or anything. A site is my territory. But yeah, I don't know. I guess it's going to be the B site push to commence here. Again, King Gaming are on an eco. They're challenging mid a lot. Alpha is going to be the first to strike. Max is playing this very slowly. Oh, I think maybe he has a feeling. But no, Shadow is going to be the one to take him out. And Donnelly is full blind. He can't see anything. Trying to run away and pop that reload. But he's going to be getting backstabbed by Shadow now. gets the 3K with that KSG there, and like he just got 2,700 in the bag for farming up some eco kills. He's literally max money right now. I don't think Mula Mafia are gonna have to eco for like the rest of this game. They have 45,000 in the bank right now, and they're already all bought up. Like they shouldn't have to eco for the remainder of this game. Oh my goodness, it's a battle over towards mid. 3 players are dead immediately. What just happened? Mula Mafia got shut down in a matter of seconds.
Two v 4 here. King Gaming looking to try to tie it back up. Fall Knight Shadow, the last player's alive here though. Full health. KSG and Deagle for Shadow, and SG and Deagle here for Fallen Knight. I'm getting the... I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Oh, no, okay, man. They're making a cross. I thought Shadow was going to challenge on B while the bomb was working its way over towards A. Crackham doing a little bit of damage. They know where they're at. They're going to still slowly make their way up here. Moho is here. He gets it. Oh, wow. That was so fast. Shadow comes up. Gonna find Moho, catching him off guard. Boom.
Oh my goodness. Imagine if he pulled that off.
That would have been nuts. Three KSGs coming in for King Gaming over here. I mean, this is the KSG map. We were talking about it coming in right before map 2 started. This is the map of the KSGs. This is the map I think it thrives most on. Maybe Bureau being a close second. Moho trying to ruin somebody's day. Avoids the flashbangs. Oh, he's tagged.
Oh, he is blind, and he's not able to find any value. There we go. Finally, I think Mula Mafia are learning you gotta push A when they're rocking the KSGs, man. You can't try to contest the B side. Wise though, they're giving him so much like control and so many. Yeah, I don't know why they give him so much opportunity. Fallen's he's gonna get a huge shot through the smoke there, but Mafia, a much needed round for them here if they want to try and shut down this momentum that King Gaming have been building up. And strength. Oh, he's gonna get that backstab kill. That's gonna be huge. He does get tagged down pretty low though. And now at this point, they should be able to try and lock this down. But no, the KSG's actually going to fold there. They tried to pick it up. Do they have time for this, though? I think they do. Just barely. Came down to the wire, but King Gaming, they take it 11-10 here.
King Gaming. 2 more rounds. They will have secured this map 2 and we'll move into map number 3. Well, Mafia just needs to stay alive and close it out. They want to go ahead and end it here. Mafia has picked up 2. Alpha was the man to do it. Doubles up with the SG.
It's the
3 KSGs left alive. Man, it is just... But, oh, man. Well, probably, like, minus the KSGs, that would have been a Mult Mafia round, but because of that, it's allowed King Gaming to bring it back. The aggressive playstyle, the aggressive push.
At least they will be able to get this open A site here. I tell you what though, the Fallen Knight going through vents right now is such a risky play. Like, you know there's a KSG here, right? Okay, never mind, he's gonna make it work out. But Donnelly is here and ready. He's gonna miss the first shot though. Fallen Knight, a huge 2K. Wise is still here to try and refrag, but with the pistol, he says, I don't care if you have a KSG, my pistol is better. And it's gonna be the headshot. A huge round for Fallen Knight there. This man just clutched up for the team. Closing in on 100 maps right now, and he has a super high win rate as well.
All tied up here. I'm getting 13-12 vibes here.
It probably, yeah. Can't really say which team is gonna get it yet, but it's gonna be a very close one here. Fallen Z gonna take a little bit of damage from that frag. And again, King Gaming, they gotta recognize by now how spread thin they are. They're trying to get a little too aggressive. Yeah, Wise is gonna get dropped over towards tunnels. Fallen Knight gets a huge pick, and Max tries to go on the offensive. A lot of damage done. Fallen Z is able to get one, but Fallen Knight is ready with a refrag. And now we're here at match point. The question is the money there for King Gaming? It definitely is. And you already know we're about to see the KSGs. Actually, only one KSG pulled out so far. Maybe Max will whip it out. Okay, make it two. But honestly, at this point, 2 KSGs on King Gaming is a pretty low amount. And Wise, this man is 24 and 20 right now. I'm not surprised at all, though. He's been terrorizing these guys with the KSG. And it's a site for the final round here. If they get the flashes in and everything, it's over. Yeah, look at this. They got to run from the site. They get the open plant. But maybe they're anticipating a lot of KSGs here. And it's going to be normal rifles. And look at this. Wise just runs in through the smoke. He's able to drop one. The bomb hasn't even been planted yet, but it's down to a 3 versus 3. So much chaos is happening on the site. The bomb plant is finally going to go down. And Recurse tries to go on the offensive here. Alpha able to peek out, but no, it's going to be strength. And oh my goodness, we're literally, you said it, it's going to be 13 to 12. It comes down to this final round.
Unless the bomb goes off right now. I'm just joking. Fallen Knight whipping out the Eurasia we were talking about. Was he going to be pulled out at all? Maybe on defense, probably not on offense, but here we go.
Yeah, he has even whipped out the sniper at all this game. And he does get one. Strength is ready with the refrag, but still, any pick is good. It's going to be an even trade. Only one KSG as well being pulled out. Of course, it's going to be Wise who's whipping it out. And Nova, oh, this man is full blinded and everything. He's stuck here, and he's going to get dropped from the wallbang. The nades come in to try and support. Alpha is on site right now. I just realized. They literally have B site. And I think the bomb is coming to make its way there so it can get planted. And yeah, the bomb plant is going to go down here. Shadow is probably going to be the MVP of this round. I don't think they're going to expect to be here. There we go. Shadow with the swing. He's able to get two. Oh my goodness. Things just turned around so quickly. Max is coming in from spawn, but it's going to be the swing from Shadow and it's left to Wise in the 1v3. Can the KSG God clutch it up again? He gets tagged down a lot. He's able to get one, but he's going to get dropped. Emola Mafia, they're not getting shut down by the KSGs today. They are the champions. They're moving on to the grand finals. What a match.
26 and 22 there for Wise. Absolutely nuts. Well played by Mullet Mafia. What an incredibly close second game there, but King Gaming is ultimately not able to close it out. Congratulations to the Mullet Mafia right there. That W.
They're going to be moving on to the grand finals and facing off against Rain in the next weekend. It'll be an exciting, I believe it'll be a best of 5 if I'm not wrong. So it should be a very exciting matchup.
Yeah, again, should be best of 5, folks. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell. And don't forget to follow us on social media, Twitter, and join the Discord server, because sometimes YouTube doesn't like to notify you. And of course, there's more props to following us on Twitter and joining the Discord server.
It was an exciting game, you know?
Message. Yeah, incredibly exciting game, especially right there. I mean, the KSG action is just fun. It is. It's different. I know everybody's using it. I saw somebody say like this before with all the compact 665s on dog days, but it's fun to watch. There's so much going on. Wise just you cannot let that guy get on a streak. He just starts mowing you down one after another after another. It definitely keeps you on the edge of your seat having those in there. And again, this is the KSG map. If you're playing Raid, you gotta expect from using KSGs. I think Bureau is probably a close second for the KSG utilization on some of the bomb sites, but this is definitely the map that gun shines on phenomenally.
Yeah, and again, Bureau isn't even in the map pool yet, so we'll have to see as we move forward in esports how that's going to play out, because I'm interested. I do believe that I do believe Raid and Soar are both getting removed, if I'm not wrong, in the next season.
Yep.
So probably the two best maps for the KSG right now are going to be out. So maybe it'll be used a little less going forward. We'll have to see. But man, the K is so interesting. Like, dude, I've never seen the KSG bought that many times in a tournament before. Like, that was just wild. Keen Gaming, they really wanted it. You could tell.
Well played again. Don't put both those teams right there. Congratulations to Mullet Mafia on moving on to the finals. I'd recommend Mullet Mafia go ahead and head over to gfuel.com and refill their pantries with G Fuel because they're going to have a match on their hands coming up next week with Team Rain in that best of 5. And same way to Team Rain. Head on over there. Cody Sports Mobile. Get your 30% off anything at gfuel.com. That's right. 30% off anything at gfuel.com. You'll need the energy. And I'll be getting some new G Fuel in this week. Go ahead and get energized for the finals coming up here. I'm definitely excited. And of course, chat, take advantage of it as well. You need the energy to go ahead and use your fingers to type in the comment section. Definitely words per minute. And of course, it tastes amazing. And you help us out here at Mobley Sports, which we do so appreciate. All right, folks, with all of that being said, I think that's all we got for today. Manthus, got anything else you want to say before we get out of here?
You know, GG's. Thank you, King Gaming. Even though y'all lost, you gave us a very entertaining second map. I didn't think it was going to be that close. So yeah, huge shout out to them, and obviously make sure you guys are staying tuned for the next weekend games because we're going to be having Underestimated versus Resurgent as well uploaded to the MES channel. That was a game played off stream, so make sure you guys are subscribed with those notifications on so you can know when we upload that because it'll be uploaded just as a YouTube channel. It's not going to be on the streams. And then again, of course, make sure you guys are tuning in next weekend for the grand finals for both Americas and Eurasia.
Folks, we'll see you next week. Have a good one.